Alright. Starting the first part of the Omnihunt. I'm recording this, so I'm just gonna recite the rules real quick. Basically gonna hunt every single monster with every single type of weapon, both a capture and kill quest, both low rank and high rank. It's a lot of hunts. Did the math, it's like 1,800 hunts or something. Looking at 400-ish? 450 hours? If it's an average of 15 minutes per hunt. I might truncate some of the low rank stuff going forward depending on how things go. Okay, I'll probably wait just a second for some folks to show up. Or rather, talk to me. Get this link out in a couple places. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Yeah, just starting in order of least amount of money that these nerds are worth. And just going left to right, top to bottom with the equipment list. Or the weapons, at least. Yeah, obviously the low rank hunts aren't going to be as difficult. Oh, sup?
Heyo.
Hello. I started recording and went over the rules a little bit. But yeah, so I'm just doing the first hunt now. Yeah, low rank stuff's gonna be easier just because obviously the Dangos are all upgraded. And so is my pedal ace. But I mean, that's life. What are you gonna do? Have changed all of my equipment and my buddy's equipment to be all tier 1 or rarity 1. Now I just gotta go murder Mizuchi with a great sword.
Wow, what a great sword.
It is pretty good. Let's see. So
what are your switch skills here on the
yeah, I got my... I forget what it's called, but it's the charge that gives you super armor. I have the Rage Slash instead of the True Charge Slash, which does less damage but lets you super armor through stuff. And... what's the last one? Ow. Oh, I just kept the regular tackle because I like the regular tackle quite a bit.
What's the alternate to that? I don't actually know.
It's a slower guard tackle. I forgot to get money. Which guards through stuff, but takes a second. It's not great. But yeah. So... ah, come on.
So have you already planned what your like weapon of choice is going to be for everything?
I mean, that's the point, is there is no weapon of choice.
Well, no, I mean for each.
Oh, like switch... oh, you mean like...
yeah, like which particular single weapon for each like star rank and slash
nah,
rank?
I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens, you know? See where the music takes me.
Also, you should take your second
Weird. I don't know why I did it, because I had it set previously. Ah, you bastard. There we go. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. I feel like I'll probably just be going for raw damage on everything, or maybe or maybe status on something.
Yeah, gotta get that big numby.
Or more like it's just easier to deal
Fair.
with. I don't know why I did that. That's a low rank mining node that I do not need.
Listen, it's free real estate.
Yeah, fair enough.
I just grab basically every piece of garbage I see because it's unlikely I'm gonna fill up my inventory.
Yep. Okay. Oh, you know what it is? I think I just use apostrophes a lot when I type.
That's very likely. We can change with that set too.
No. I'll just be more mindful. Oh.
Or just type worse and use worse grammar.
I refuse. I'm sorry. I can't do it. That's not... oh, God. Let's... That was... the best thing about the Greatsword is how big the whiffs are. It's not the hits, it's the whiffs. It's the hits you don't land, it's like jazz.
But you miss every hit you don't take, and you miss half the hits you do take.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really used much Greatsword myself. It seems neat, but it's just
rules.
like... for that sort of niche, like my brain kind of prefers Gunlance, which falls in a very similar capacity.
I guess. Like, to me it feels like with Gunlance you combo into the big hits because you're doing your big explodies and your...
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying it's exactly the same. I'm saying it's that it's also a... it's big numbies and slow and clunky, and it's more about waiting for your opportunities to do your things than it is about forcing the issue.
Okay. I see how this is gonna
son.
be. Yeah.
Wind Weasel's messing you up.
Yeah.
To be fair, like this, for a starter fight, he definitely is one of the harder ones in recent times that I remember.
Yeah, that's true.
And like you're using the clunkiest, like the clunkiest weapon.
I mean, I'm doing fine, but
yeah, you're doing fine. Like I'm just saying that, like about getting occasional misses and giving you a smack.
Just how much he bounces around, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not ideal for a great sword.
He stays very mobile and constantly in motion. Loves to back away from you.
Once I
bait your hits.
All of the other weapons I'm gonna fight him with, not all, but many will be significantly less whiffy.
Yeah, like I originally fought him with Gunlance, and it was like that was like the first fight, and oh god, am I bad at Monster Hunter? I mean, I still won fine, but am I bad? And no, he was just mobile.
Not so mobile now, are you?
Yeah.
Don't run away. I want to miss you more.
Well, you can miss him the most if he's gone. Really makes you think, huh?
Yeah, I don't super don't miss Great Azuchi when he's gone, but fair enough.
So I know most of the earlier game monsters tend to affiliate with their sort of friend folks, but have there been any other ones that like are as coordinated with their?
No. The closest is like Great Gyros and other Gyros, or them bugs though. There's like Great Gyros and Little Gyros against a big monster because they just go ham as soon as another monster's paralyzed.
Sure.
Which is fun, but I think generally speaking, no, the other monsters just hang around and do their thing. But yeah, they don't do like the black tri-star attack from Gundam like this guy does. Which, honestly, everyone should watch Gundam. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Randomly.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's very good. Also, I should say early on, and a lot, that I'm not good at Monster Hunter. I'm not bad, but I'm definitely not good at it. That's part of why I'm doing this, is to get better at all of the weapons. I don't know if that seemed like bullshit. What are you doing, Azuchi? Fuck off.
Someone in chat was saying that Buldrone and Bullfenga's kind of teamed up on you, but not nearly as much.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, because I know, like, a lot of the earlier things, you know, Jagras, Jaggies, etc., like, they very much would, like, be friendly with each other. They definitely will moderately still keep fighting with each other around. They definitely won't have as much friendly fire and actually try and assault you. But on the other hand, like, yeah, I never saw them do, like, cool squad tactics.
Yeah. Also, Bullfangos will team up on you with any large monster and just knock you out of whatever the fuck you're doing constantly because they're Bullfangos and no one loves them.
I never really noticed them doing that much in this one, though, in the other one, maybe.
Yeah, well, I think it's because you're more mobile in this in general, but yeah, no, in any other game that had Bullfangos, they would love to just knock you around. Just have a good time.
I mean, listen, alright, that's just the way of the pig, alright?
Yeah.
We all know boars don't care. They don't respect anything about you. I mean, there's the classic thing for anyone in chat who doesn't know about it, of the boar spear.
Yeah.
Where, for hunting boars, classically you would take a spear with like a metal crossguard at the bottom of it, and just kind of like, after provoking a boar, then you'd set up like bottom of that against the ground and then angle it at them, and the boar will run into the spear, but you gotta have that crossguard, because if it's not there, they will run down the spear to murder you. They don't care.
They're hateful creatures, which is why
Nature's berserkers.
I need no restrictions on my light bowgun, because what if there's 30 whatever to 50 whatever feral bullfangos.
Wild boars, yeah.
How will I protect my palicos? They're just playing in the back.
Oh my god.
Old meme, but I mean, it's still pretty good.
Every time it comes up, it brings a smile to my face.
Wow.
Also, you say old meme, but it's only like 2 years old or something.
Yeah, but something that's 2 years old now.
In meme life culture, no, I 100% agree.
Oh no, I was just saying,
years.
2 years ago, it feels like 20 years ago at the moment. So.
Fair.
But.
I
Yeah.
think the wild boars meme came out at the same time as steamed hams became big.
Jeez. I mean, you still do see some steamed hams popping up.
Oh, you still definitely see some steamed hams.
Oh, yeah. Pro moves, blocking with a great sword.
It's just, it was like when it was just this weird cultural phenomena.
Come on, bro. Come on. No? Fine. It's gonna be like that.
So does this like lightly super armored version of the charge slash not have the little like flippy dippy?
Yeah, no flippy dippy. What?
What paralyzed you?
No, it was a stun. I've never seen that happen before. His tail clipped me in the head and stunned me for half a second? That was weird.
Is that what causes stun? I always assumed that getting stunned was just you got hit too many times.
Oh yeah. No, that's typically what it is. That's why I'm wondering what that was all about. At least I think. I don't think I don't think hunters have more than just hunter hitbox. Although that would be incredibly funny if just someone did some data mining. Is like, no, actually, hunters also have locational hits.
It's just that monsters don't generally know how to headshot sick, nasty stuff.
Yeah. It's not super often a great Izuchi will 360 no-scope.
Where's my monster that specifically tries to destroy your head?
Monster that just constantly hit you in the junk. Just a real asshole.
Yeah, it's trying to cut your tail.
Oh no.
Listen, they've learned from the best.
Don't. I'm not sure how I feel about this.
I don't either. I regret my words and deeds.
Okay, there we go. Good hits. Come on.
Monster Hunter Monster. Yes.
Very good. Okay, that should have hit him in the jaw. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so does the hitbox not actually start behind you? I would have assumed it did.
Apparently it doesn't. I'm used to... I think True
Because
Charge
like
Slash
Longsword
does.
If you played Longsword, you know. If you played with someone with Longsword, you definitely know.
Yeah. Oh, Longsword. I missed. I was just intimidating him.
Oh, yeah, no, you're putting the fear of God into him. The fear of Kami, excuse me.
I love these little guys. They're great.
Yeah, the squids. I will say, I pretty much always am going for those big jumping slashes off of
There we go.
dog.
Yeah.
That's the smallest sudoku yet. Good job.
It's so small.
So small.
Small.
But whenever doing the jumping attack off a dog, I feel like the inherent need to do the Yoshi jump off of dog for attack.
Oh yeah.
Like it more often than not makes it actually harder to hit, but like it's right there.
But it does make it better.
Yeah, it's so much cooler.
Oh, so pro tip. If you don't feel like waiting for the little fun cutscene with your buddies at the end, you can... Let me give it a second. If you just, like, hang there.
Oh, yeah. Any sort of thing that puts you midair.
Yeah,
you can also do
wall
running or, just flying through the skies as long as it takes a brief moment.
Yep. Just to save some time. Don't care. Because I suspect I'll have enough materials by the time I've hunted this thing 28 times in low rank.
I guess you could also say with coordination with small minions, sort of Arachnikadaki in this. But, like, it's a little odd because they're, like, more just extensions of its moveset. Rather than, like, separate units, you can't really properly get rid of them.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get rid of...
The Dark of Night? Holy shit!
Yeah.
What a sword name!
Yep.
Damn, dude.
That's true. Yeah, I think that's the Nargacuga Greatsword. Alright, just keep going.
We still doing Azuchis, or?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be doing Azuchis for a while. Because I need to... Let me get my spreadsheet out real quick, just to do my little check mark before I forget about it.
Yeah, see chat, you know this is serious because there's a spreadsheet involved.
Hell yeah. I'll probably share it later. Okay, got the kill done there. Excellent. So, Longsword is next up on the list. Longsword. Do I not have a rarity one Longsword? I will go get a rarity one Longsword.
Ah, geez, how will you afford it?
That's a good question. I don't know. I may not have enough ore.
Oh no, Eve Hunter Online.
God. I almost tried to play EVE Online for a little bit, but then I realized, like, this isn't a game about flying spaceships.
No, it's a game about the economy.
It is a game about the economy. It's true.
Though, like, it does have some of the most wild stories to come out of
video
game playing.
No, it's intriguing. It's just also something I don't necessarily feel like playing. Oh, I could get this guy.
Someone in chat just said, oh, this isn't a game.
Yeah.
And, you know, that's not entirely wrong, because, yeah, you hear about the crazy stuff that happens. I think my favorite was the guy who just straight up opened a bank and was, like, doing that for years until he realized he wasn't having fun. And then he just closed the bank and kept all the money because there was no actual governing body that said he couldn't do that.
Yep.
And then just bought, like, the big fuck-off space carriers. It's like, I'm just gonna hang out. Bye.
You know what, let's just go basic ore tree for now. Maybe I'll make something more fun later. Still rarity 1, so I can just go ahead and grab that bad boy. Yeah, why not? Okay.
It's a bad sword, not for good boy.
It's true. Yep. Azuchi moves around a lot. I'll do that ground slash. Also, I hope y'all... Actually, you know what?
Going to the Chief. That's definitely not what her name is, but I read it as that for too long.
I knew it was Chef, but I kept seeing it as Chief.
And I only ever saw it as Chief until I was told it was Chef because I'm an idiot.
I mean, if you think about it,
For what it's worth,
It makes
Yomogi
sense.
rules, and I support everything she does.
Yeah. Wait, I don't need that. I need...
Oh right, you're a weirdo who goes bird collar.
I'm not a weirdo, I just don't... I'm lazy. That's different.
Yeah. Is it?
Okay. Well, now we need to be quiet, though. Because it's the most important part of the game.
Have you ever had Dango?
No. I've had other forms of mochi.
Yeah, but steaming it seems like it would really change how it's like.
Yeah, it did change the texture, no doubt. I feel like they'd be incredibly bland without something else going on, though.
Well, yeah, but they usually mix in stuff into it. Like, all of these were different flavored things. You can read, like, their descriptions, and they all have, like, flavor names. And...
I think for the most part they don't usually mix stuff in, except they will put, like, Anko on it or whatever. Mizuchi. You're not so great.
I'm calling you out, Azuchi. You think you're hot shit? Nah. Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I love Ninja Villages, so this game... I've tried to distance myself from my weeb past, but ninjas still fucking rule, turns out.
Yeah, turns out.
Hope y'all are ready to watch me with all sorts of counters.
At least, like, for his big stabby moves, they have a million years of tell.
Yeah. Well, the problem is sometimes it's too long.
Longsword was definitely the first weapon I played Monster Hunter with back when I started in Tri. And then I remembered telling someone I liked it, and then they were like really rude about that, with being like, oh, okay, well you should not do that if you ever want to play with people because of, you know, the circumstance where you knock people around. But
yeah.
One of those, like...
I mean, just... if you're playing online, use flinch free. That's all there is to it.
Blame yourself for God.
I can't...
But yeah, World added so much to Longsword. It's so much better after that.
That's true.
I haven't really done much with the Yaijutsu.
So, the question is... am I better at Longsword, or is Longsword just absurd?
Probably a touch of both, plus also, like, it's both immense AoEs and being faster means you're gonna keep up with him better.
You need some draw speed.
Like, again, like, against this boy when I was first starting with Gunlance, like, oh god, what am I doing at all? And then as soon as I went up against a slow monster, it's like, okay, great, we're perfect. Everything's Gucci.
No, Zuchi. It's a Zuchi.
Oh, okay, everything's Azuchi. I'm so sorry.
Everything's a Zuchi. I'll take free Legambi parts. But... don't...
get that Legambi. You can always get out of the... yeah, by doing that.
No, aww.
Oh no!
Aww!
The stalagmite!
I stuck out just a little too much.
Oh.
That's a bummer. Ooh.
Completely monster dog block. By that I mean they block monster dog.
That's... I hit the wrong button. Oop. Let's go over there.
I'm over here now. Hello.
Thank you for running away. I needed to sharpen.
I still forget to sharpen on dog as much as I should. I definitely do, but like I sometimes will sharpen and be like, oh, alright, I couldn't just go on my dog.
Yeah, no. That is probably one of my favorite things in this game, is being able to sharpen on dog.
No, I do love all... It's another one of those things that just saying that phrase, like in a forum or something with no context would be incredible. Oh, I love being able to sharpen on dog.
That opening is way longer than I expected. Ah, come on. Oh, I didn't have any. Alright, oh, I guess that doesn't count as a... Come on, I absolutely iframed through that. Should have given it back. That's not fair. That's bullshit.
It got out of the way of the hit, but I don't think it did technically the iframing part of it. You just did a cool backstab step into a slash, and you didn't get to do your counter slash. There's a difference.
Yeah, I suppose.
I like Akhnasong.
Yeah, it's a really cool design.
Akhnasong.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I always... it's one of those that I always, like, do it wrong, and then I forget if I was doing it wrong, correct, or what.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just love that it has cool karate moves, and also just the design of making it look like the hopping umbrella.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was a very powerful move to have all the new monsters, or at least most of them, be based on...
yokai.
Yeah, cool yokai.
It's really neat. I'm not sure, yeah, other than... I think we talked about this earlier, but I'm not specifically sure what, like, Magnamala is based on, but I assume it's just some sort of, like, vengeful spirit sort of a vibe. Maybe some form of Oni, I don't know. He's pretty chunky.
Back. Okay, that went too hot.
My secret longsword technique, hiya, I say as I fly over his head. No one knows what move I was trying to do.
Aw, oh, come on!
Oh no!
Come on!
Even though it's probably not worth you spending a wire bug for, I do like the other kickoff attack move too. It's cool looking.
Oh yeah.
You do a Dark Soul plunge.
Yeah.
I will say, one of the few like actual gripes other than playing alongside a longsword I have with longsword is, God, they're fragile. They hit surprisingly many times and also generally have short sharpness gauges. I mean, which makes sense for what they are, but like, it's still one of those like, ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, someone said Magnamala is supposed to be a dead samurai, which fucking makes sense.
Yeah. Because he's got them ghosty flames.
Like, yeah, he's got all those spooky
and
ghost
looks like
flames,
a
and he
samurai.
does actually look like he's wearing like armor. Yeah, he's got like kind of a kabuto look to his head too. That makes a lot of sense. That's really cool. I'm really excited to see like in future like add-ons, like what other new monsters they come up with, if any. Like, I'm open if they just want to add older monsters, that's fine. But I would be really thrilled to see more.
I think the data mine found the next wave of monsters that the DLC is going to bring. And I don't think there's any new ones, but there might be in future DLC. Okay. Oh!
Ooh.
Bird.
Dookie burb. Burb o'clock.
Give me that bird! Like, it almost doubles your quest rewards.
Yeah, it's a lot. Even at like a low rank 1 star, like it's worth doing at this point. So. Yeah, I need to remember to use the camera lock-on thing of like readjust. I never use that.
It's very handy.
Yeah, it's quite good, turns out. I just always forget about it.
Okay.
So, 2 questions for you.
Yep.
One, of the new monsters, what is your favorite design-wise, and what is your favorite fight?
That's tough. Let's see. Octosome might be my favorite design-wise. Although
Octosome's really good.
Tetradon is pretty freaking great too, and also
He's my favorite design.
I love
precious
Kappa.
boy, my big squishy boy.
New monster fight-wise is almost certainly Magnamalo.
Magnamalo's really good. I'm not sure he's my new favorite fight-wise, but he's really good. I think my favorite's Raknakadaki.
That's fair. That's a really good one too. Yeah.
She's really cool and has a bunch of weird, goofy moves.
Yeah. I do just...
God, Magnamalo's like weird self-explosion jet boost midair, though. It's incredibly good.
Bishaten's pretty fun.
Oh, Bishaten's sick, yeah. Wrong in chat.
This little shitty fucking monkey throwing shit at you.
Just this rude monkey with whirlwind technique.
Yeah.
This rude ape.
This creepy mountain hermit throwing fruit at you. I mean, honestly, that's probably where I'm headed, but...
Now, here's my question. How does one, like, make flash fruit? Like, I get the poison fruit is like, okay, he overly, like, lets it rot or something to have it on hand to throw.
They're just different fruit. It's a naturally occurring fruit that explodes into a bright flash of light.
Damn. Yeah. What a world. What a majestic world we live in this realm of monster.
Yeah. I mean, there's fish that explode, like, very explode, not just like a little explode.
That's true. There's a couple different types of exploding fish. I mean, you got like the scatterfish and the flame fin.
Yeah.
I haven't actually tried like the great wet fish in practice to see how much faster you sharpen on them.
Yeah. Bishaten also has the benefit of being one of the best monster, like, just their weapon trees are really good.
And really cool looking.
Yeah. I can't wait to hit rare 2 stars so I can get this.
Yeah, I love that
bad
sword
boy.
and shield. Look at that one. Oh,
yeah.
It's so cool. I used that for quite a while. I love sword and shield so much. Oh, oh my heart.
What is Suzuki weak to? I mean, I guess everything, sort of, but...
Yeah, Zuchi's weak to being stabbed.
Yeah, I guess that's what I gotta do then. Kinda like
I mean, I can look... Give me a sec, I'll look it up, but...
Yeah, not just one fish you can use as whetstone. There's a even better fish you can use as whetstone.
Yeah, exactly. There's the extra good sharpening fish. Lightning of elements is what Izuchi's comparatively weak to.
I don't think there's any rarity 1 lightning weapons, so that's fine. Okay, so...
Yeah, because the first lightning stuff is Toby.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a cool ninja. You gotta say it like that, because that's smart and good, and not at all fake and bad.
Okay, I think after the sword and shield, maybe we'll do a couple. We can do great sword, long sword, sword and shield multi-player if people want to. All against this Izuchi. Get that Izuchi. Mark down. I killed him with a long sword. Okay. Let's eat a Dango or 3.
Ah, Dango.
I hear that they dislike smoke. I'm gonna just register this real quick. Yeah.
Hold on now, those aren't white clouds. Hold up.
Listen, you can't just change the song every time you make a new flavor of Dango.
Why not?
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Ugh, you're killing me, Smalls.
No, I'm killing Great Izuchi. Oh, I forgot to fucking...
Yeah, you're not capping, greatest.
Also, I forgot to change the little weapon icon. Thank you, Molly, for making this setup. It rules. I just need to remember to hit a button every now and then.
So, I mean, it's become a meme, but graphic design is my passion. I honestly really like making UI stuff and doing this sort of work. I mean, I made, like, an entire card thing for an imaginary dating sim that never got used.
Yeah. Fair enough. Alright, Izuchi. Oh wait, you're over there this time.
This, compared to that, was also, like, really not too bad. It was mostly just layering things correctly.
Okay, let's, I've got to check my switch skills. Okay, good. I got the fun drill slash. Ow.
Yeah, I should try the drill slash out more. It definitely seems really good with status stuff and elements. It's just that, like, I love the bash is so vital to how I like playing it.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I get where you're coming from, but also you can do other bashes.
Can you?
Aww. I don't know if that's your Shorigeki, but what's wrong with you?
I mean, you have the. To be fair, this is a better move.
I disagree, but okay.
I didn't say cooler.
Yeah, I disagree. I think Mitsuru Shorigeki is a better move. It's just significantly harder to use.
I just whiff so much of itself all the time.
Yeah.
This actually lets you have better damage uptime.
Ow. Why are you doing that? Bonk.
I will say, with both of the two-bug using moves, my biggest suggestion with using Sword and Shield with it is after you use them, like pretty much as soon as that first bug comes up, unless you're going to need to use it for an emergency escape, use it for your one-bug move, because then they will cool down at about the same time.
Gotcha. Yo.
And the tornado move just does incredibly good DPS, keeps you very safe. Like, it just does a lot of stuff for Bang Bridge Bug. It's a really good move. And then, with my one other point of suggestion, any time where you don't think you're going to be able to get any form of, like, leaping / combos off,
Yeah.
the 2-button press move
Yeah.
when you're partway through a combo does so much damage.
It does
compared
even
to
more
everything
at the
else.
end of a combo.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, you're gonna lift it right there. So,
Sword shield.
yeah, no rules.
Picked up in World and just was like, oh, this weapon I just assumed to be boring and basic, but
No.
turns out
Yeah, no, it rules. It feels so
plays
nice
as
to
hell.
play.
I love it because it's a weapon with just a ton of flexibility, and you're always on the fight. You're never taking a moment where you're like, oh god, I don't know, man, maybe I need to stop. It's like, no, you go in.
Yep.
We going in.
I want to get some razor sharp on this bad boy at some point, but.
Yeah, razor sharp's not bad. Also, just like later ones tend to have pretty okay durability.
Yeah. Or just bring a bunch of wetfish.
Yeah, I never tried Sword and Shield back when oils were a thing.
That was just Generations, because Generations was weird and they were neat. But yeah, was it only in Generations?
Yeah.
Oh no, I think it was in one of the other portable games, and they brought it back for Generations. I don't remember.
Was it 4?
No, it was one of the portable ones. So it was like Frontier or something. Not Frontier. Frontier was the weird, huge MMO. Freedom Unite or something. I don't know. I didn't play a lot of the portable ones, unfortunately. But yeah, they definitely brought it back in Generations, and it was really cool. And incredibly strong. Because, like, Sword Shield's never been a weak weapon, but people didn't use it a lot because it seemed boring, I guess. And so they buffed it with oils, and they were just, like, bonkers.
I think it's that Sword and Shield, as cool, like as effective as it is, does not really like fill like the general like fantasy niche a lot of people want. Because if you want like shield, people are generally gonna lean towards like lance or gun lance, you know, big chunky thing. If you want like mobile damage on the up, you're going to want you know, something like dual blades, which is very, very popular. But yeah, I love Sword. Can't get enough.
He's so small. I want to give him the stats.
Why Gunlance and Greatsword are a little rough against him, because even other quicker monsters, if they're big enough, you can at least clip them and he'll just slip out of the way.
Okay, it was Generations that added oils. Okay, that's good to know. I kind of want to go back and play it, but like I tried after World. Like I said, I had beaten it before G rank, got G rank, and then like tried to go back after playing World, and just like I can't do this. They've added so much quality of life stuff that it did not feel great to play. Also, it's on like I guess if I also didn't have like a case that had like a nice grip on it for the Switch then, so maybe now I could with one of those, but the controls just don't feel as good in general.
I get you. But yeah, Josh, for your audience here, what are the weapons you usually gravitate towards in a Monster Hunter?
Lance has been my go-to for a very long time. I like Charge Blade a lot. With World, I did a lot of Heavy Bowgun just because it was brain dead push button.
But it was a push button cool thing.
I think it was push button and just shotgun the hell out of a nerd.
Push button number come out.
Yeah.
Very good. I like seeing number.
Numbers are nice to see, it turns out. We have
Yeah. Big number.
Big number. But yeah, always been a Lance main, except in this game. I want to do something else, so I started with sword and shield, and then switch axe, and then just kind of stuck with switch axe. Because I've always done a bit of switch axe.
Light bowgun were like the two you were rolling with the most.
Yeah, light bowgun because there's some fun rapid fire shotgun bullshit, and I do like shotguns a lot. But yeah, no, switch axe in this game is absurdly awesome.
Yeah, switch axe is definitely among the ones that I really need to try more of, because it's one that I've always thought like, damn, that looks so cool, and then I play it, I'm like, oh, how do I do that?
You get your meters up, and then from there, oh, you goddamn bugs!
Okay, that's the next part of using switch axe, got it.
Yep. Yep, then you get...
Gotta yell, ooh, you goddamn bugs.
Ooh, you goddamn bugs. That's one of the more important things, honestly. Two big stabbies. Just get your meters up. And then stick in this zero-sum discharge all day. And then go from that into diving wyvern.
I can see functionally that this drill slash is really good. It just brings me such pain to not see the bash combo because it's so satisfying.
Yeah, but I'm also just not really hitting him in the head.
No, yeah, I'm not saying practicality-wise that it would have been better. I just, like, my brain was, like, so conditioned to see that as the follow-up. I'm like, yeah! Do you
want to see a huge waste of resources?
You barrel bomb, baby! Also, hello, all, I'm Molly, your spooky ghost girlfriend. I also theoretically stream at some point. My weapons of choice are very disparate and weird. Because it's sword and shield, hunting horn, and gun lance. I like weapons that want me to do kind of like managing, like, not gauges as much as like looking at my various like methodology of going about my combos, I think is the thing, and all three of those do that. Like, it's kind of like hot swap on the fly, like how best to like use up your resources rather than how like making sure that you're building them.
I really want to do a dumb joke build with Swax, where some of them have that Rampage skill that's like... that's translated badly, but effectively means when you do a transformation skill, it builds up your files more. And just do that and just max out Rapid Morph and just spam Morph attacks into the big sweeping switch skill discharge, like the bad discharge. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that. But yeah, the switch skill is you can change your zero sum your regular elemental discharge.
Boss is bad discharge.
Yeah, but it changes your regular discharge into you like do two little explodies and then do a gigantic sweep that does a lot of damage, but also knocks all of your friends on their ass if you're playing multiplayer. And it does overall less damage than zero sum discharge, I think, but it also takes like way less time. And so just...
Also, I'm just saying, as your friend, I love to be knocked on my ass.
Oh, okay, good to know. But, yeah, I want to make a build that's centered around that and Rapid Morph, and just spamming that button, getting all the meters up, and then just exploding them a bit. Because I do find it very... I find a 30% up attack speed is very funny. It seems like a lot. Yeah.
I do want to play a bit more with Charge Blade in this game, because I liked it a lot in World.
Charge Blade's so cool.
Getting used to the spinning saw is weird, but it's good. And,
I mean, I got used to a form of it in World, or an Iceborne, which was nice. But yeah, if you're using like elemental Charge Blades, it rules, because of just how many hits it shits out.
Even just in general, its damage is really high.
Oh yeah. No, it's very good. Okay. Sword, shield, kill done. Okay, I'm gonna start up a lobby. those of you who want to join, just keep in mind, because it is a 1-star quest, we can only use 1-star equipment, including armor. Or rarity 1 equipment, including armor. I removed my talisman. I don't really care if you do. You know, who cares? Yeah. So let me make a lobby real quick. Online, create a lobby.
Now, do guests have to use the same type of weapon as you are?
Yes, absolutely. Which means we will be going back to Bonk Bonk.
Going back to Bonk Bonk.
Going back to Bonk Bonk. Also, with multiplayer, as it says there, is a capture quest. So we are going to kill it. Not kill it. We're going to not kill it.
We are going to kill it? Wow.
Well, no. I feel like
that's very different.
We might end up killing it, in which case we'll just have to do it again, and that's fine.
But try not to.
Yeah. Passcode will be leet because I'm old.
That's a long password, leet because I'm old.
Yeah. So yeah, if anyone wants to join, I'll make sure to actually get the lobby code up on here. 6K9T7L. I guess I can just do this real quick, huh? Because this is a... K9T7L. Bam. Gotta sneeze real quick.
The fastest sneeze in the West.
I didn't sneeze because I said I was gonna sneeze, and that means that it's not gonna happen. But yeah, we're doing a great sword, great Azuchi. If anyone else wants to pop in, I think I saw Zach in the chat there. Speaking of which, feel free to hop into the call if you feel like it, Zach. But yeah, anyone can pop in while I go deal with all this nonsense.
The dog equipment also has to be 1-star?
Yes.
Okay.
It is weird that ancient potions and max potions are way less important in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, the passcode is 1337. That's fine if people don't want to kill shit. Or it's honestly, it's preferable if they don't want to kill stuff. Because once again, capturing. I feel like I'm going to end up killing it, honestly.
Yeah, hoist yourself.
Yeah, I love to hoist. Hell yeah, good job. You did it. Little bros. Fish plant, fish plant, fish plant, fish.
Fish plant?
Fish plant.
How we grow fish on it?
Yeah. I mean, fish grow.
In the bluegrass of Kentucky.
Yep.
Weird deep cut to... what's that show called?
I don't know. I don't remember. Old show.
What's my line, is it?
I think that might be it, yeah.
But yeah, with Colonel Sanders on it, talking about chickens growing.
No, not whose line. What's My Line? It's an old show from like the 50s or 50s?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which greatsword are you using?
I think second level or one, maybe? Oh, yo! Feet's back.
Excuse me?
In the chat, it's Feet.
Oh, okay.
Just was there for the test stream. Got on the very ground floor of this incredibly stupid endeavor. But yeah, once again, password is 1337. And that said, I'm just gonna start the hunt, and if people want to join in, they can. Because it turns out I need to do this quickly if I want it to be done by the time the
Yeah, if you give me
G rank version of the game
30-ish
comes
seconds,
out.
I can come hop into the one right now because I'm just about to set up.
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the Azuchi Greatsword. Because it's still rarity 1 and has green sharpness and some affinity. And I've hunted the Azuchi, so I don't feel bad about using it. With the Greatsword, specifically.
You see this? This is what's left of your mom.
Oh my.
Dango Song. So I'm just letting you know ahead of time, because I'm so cool and good that I have no idea how to use a great sword. So I'm gonna have fun.
Good news. That's basically the point. Go for it. I am.
No, like I have barely even used in like training mode.
I'm just gonna look at your equipment real quick, just to see. Okay. Good.
Did you think I was gonna cheat?
No. But I thought you might have, if just in case you made a mistake, I didn't want it to be all invalidated.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Do you know how to use the longsword? We're doing group capture hunts.
Yeah, capture/rampage hunts can be multiplayer, and kill quests are always going to be solo.
Yes.
You can pull up additional rules with the command !rules in the chat. It'll bring up the full summarized rule list, but
yeah, basically just because I feel like because killing takes a little bit longer, it's how I will prove to myself that I know how to use the weapon effectively, or at least know how to drink potions effectively.
So I remember I did actually do one particularly big and dangerous hunt in Monster Hunter World with Greatsword, but it was not using it in the way that Greatsword's supposed to be used at all. Oh. I was doing Arch-Tempered Kieran, and I just did a critical draw build.
I mean, that's how you hunt Kieran with a greatsword.
Yeah, it was just, that's why I brought the greatsword along. It was just yank the sword out, smack it once in the noggin, and put it away and run.
Yeah, no, that's an absolutely reasonable way. It's a little, it does a bit less damage, especially since they added true charge slash and stuff, but don't bring another monster into this. This is about the weapons.
Listen,
I mean, you can. It's not against the rules.
You brought me along on a group hunt, and how am I not gonna do this? This is what I do, and you know it.
Yeah,
It's my brand. That said, I'm not actually sure really how to do effective mount damage with crates.
Good question.
Well, I just flung myself in the air and hit it with a basic attack 3 times, and that did it.
Yeah, that's not gonna be.
Here comes a special boy.
God damn it. Oh, come on!
It wasn't on purpose, but it is funny.
It is pretty funny. It's hard enough being a longsword user as it is.
No, it's never hard being a longsword user. Greatsword user, yeah. Longsword user.
You're
I know
right.
that's what you meant.
Yes, it is. I mean, they're
Don't get it twisted.
Hey.
Longsword users are privileged.
great. Hey, great swords are pretty long, and long swords are pretty great.
I agree. Yeah, no, I agree with both of those statements.
If
I'm
you're
just saying that, like,
if you're the one using them.
yeah, I'm just saying that, like, if any longsword user claims, like, oh man, it's a hard knock life using this weapon, I'm gonna just, like, look at
Yeah,
them.
it's so hard.
Yeah.
People keep yelling at me for knocking them over. I'm so persecuted. Just like being a gamer.
Such an impressive maneuver.
Okay. I really should do the charge sheath.
It is fun to use.
You know, greatsword rules.
It's just one that would take a lot of, like, groundwork to really get a good vibe for, I feel like.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna pick up this mine cropping, and I probably shouldn't have come back for it, but I saw you do it, and my monkey brain had to.
Ah! That was an interesting hitbox. That one made sense.
How I weapon good.
You don't. It was all a trick.
Oh, thank you. I feel very relieved knowing this secret info.
Oh, thank you. You got me over to the monster.
No problem. There is something about seeing us doing this in synchronization that was pretty fun.
Yep. I'll take a sippy.
Okay, so there is a slight hitbox behind you, but it starts a little late. So if something's really low to the ground, like knocked down or something, it won't hit.
Ooh.
I I did not think that dodge would happen in time, but here we are. Proving that I'm very good at games, actually. I say before, like, committing to doing charge combo.
Okay. Alright.
I'm just gonna be a kunai user. Yeah.
That's not on the weapon list.
No, no. It should be that.
I mean... Oh god,
Embrace your ninja soul.
that sounds like a nightmare. I don't think you could do... I don't think you could finish a high-rank hunt in time.
God, imagine.
Even with eating for kunai damage up, I suspect... Just, yeah...
I'm about to do this entire rampage kunai.
Cool.
It'll be fine, trust me. I'm a monster doctor. Oh, what up, Legompus?
Love to whiff. Going to Whiff City.
It's the old Germanic for woman.
Yep.
Whiff City. Listen, I would go to Woman City. I'd be very happy there.
Yeah. I don't know why I was charging it. I should have just been I'm gonna punch this bug.
But listen, because you're not playing Greatsword to not charge.
Yeah, fair enough.
Why would you get out of the way when you could be charging? You gotta follow that Final Fantasy 14 Black Mage logic.
Cap. Oh, good. You fucker. That was all you. You yeeted me while I was placing a trap. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Maybe I am a Greatsword user.
Oh god, I'd love to see, yeah, Kanta Perme doing a kunai only hunt or something. Or like a Team Darkside thing where all four of them just are maximizing their kunai damage. I wonder if the dog scroll that makes kunai explode affects you as well, or if it's just the dog's kunai.
Good question.
That's the only other kunai buff that I know of other than the Dango one. Okay.
Had knives for days. I really do love, though, the just incredibly ninja trait of just, no, we just have kunai.
Yeah, as many as you need.
More than you need, probably.
Yeah. Let's put that in there. Oh, did I type or something? Must have. Oh, I did. Yeah. A colon just now. It was that or 8008, but I felt like this is a family friendly stream.
What? You didn't do the titty for me?
No. I'm sorry.
I feel so hurt. It's like you don't know me at all.
So
we're on to long swords?
We are on to long swords.
Long sword. It's funny because it's longer than a regular sword.
Mm-hmm. In Japanese, it is called the tachi, which is Japanese for
the tachi.
A long sword. That's called Itachi.
Yo, the Azuros one is cool looking.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Cool Naginata.
I'm just waiting for us to accidentally all do one of our huge counters at the same time and kill them before, like, just bring them from not capable to dead in one go.
Joke's on you. You think I'm good enough to do counters?
You know what is I've seen that's really fun is so your silk bind, that's just like the big counter, then the huge hit that takes a full level of meter.
Yes. If you want, it is part of it. Also, yeah, your dog should. Or if you're bringing a cat, though, I don't know why you would, because the dog is so much more useful. The dog is intended to have one gear also.
All equipment except for talismans needs to be
well, okay, for the
rarity
gear, as in like the part of like not equipment, but like the
the gear
what type of thing your dog brings, I think is fine.
Yeah, you can bring it whatever scrolls or chompy bits you want. I'm not worried about that so much as the equipment, I should say, for the dogs.
Dango Carver, don't they know we're doing a chopping? We're doing a capturing? Goodness.
Apparently they don't.
Come on, cats, get with the program.
Please don't carve Dango. Yeah, and it's funny if you have a few like upgrade levels on it or whatever. I'm not that worried about it. And yeah, go ham on talismans as you please.
I cannot wait till later on when I can start like just bringing bubble builds or Hellfire things.
Yeah. No, I'm excited to start futzing around with Bizarro stuff as well.
Cause I'm gonna bring the weirdest shit to try it out.
Yeah. No, that's the point of this, is just to have fun and figure out like fun or interesting builds or how you like to play a weapon. Yeah.
Wait, people like to play things?
I know, weird. The other point is to either make me love all weapons in Monster Hunter or hate the game in its entirety by playing this much of it.
Porque no does.
Very good. Okay. Haven't looked at longsword poses yet. Oh, that's a fun one. Full on kabuki bullshit. That rules.
That's pretty good.
Nice.
God! Why is longsword so cool? It's upsetting. Yeah. Anyway, we're good to go.
Yep. It doesn't matter. Actually, it does matter.
Hmm?
I didn't grab another shock trap, but I have another trap. It's fine.
Yeah, I also have traps on me, so.
Okay. Good. Let's chop this bad boy up.
Oh, why'd I take two? Fuck.
Because you're greedy.
I am greedy. Oh no, I'm used to playing with one or two people.
Yeah.
It's the real answer.
It's fine. This time it's fine.
And also being a wide range person.
Hmm. Do you not have a wide range talisman?
I do, just none. I never got a wide range talisman with many points in it.
Gotcha.
Like anytime I got a wide range talisman, there's only one. I ended up with better things, and I just like slotted in wide range jewels onto most of my other gear. Whenever I want to do wide range stuff.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No spaghetti, they stunned my boy.
It's fine. It's fine.
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Stop it.
Oh, he made me whip my cool move by backing up just a little bit and then punishing me super hard with the tail straight to the face.
Someone had to.
Yeah, no, it's fair. I have to be put in my place.
It appears that's...
I'm gonna tap the Lagambi a couple times and ram into it.
Oh, yeah. That's fine by me. I'm gonna sharpen.
Okay. Love, riding bun. High in the bun.
That jump is a little too high.
We both did it at the same time!
Yeah, that was great.
That was really cool! Oh, big weep energy.
Yeah, the synchronized Tom Splitters is cool as hell.
Can't believe they made this weapon so cool. I didn't realize this one I had actually has some green sharpness.
Nice. Oh look, it's a party.
Love parties. Every time they say attack and ride monster, I think of attack and dethrone god.
Hell yes. Capital.
Okay, 1 sec. Breaking off. I'll shock trap.
Okay. Excellent.
Nice job.
Right,
Job, y'all.
Yep.
Monster hunted.
Got it. Let me check off this spreadsheet. Bonk. Alright, excellent. Okay. Let's do Snus next.
Snus.
Snus.
Well, Snus, you come here.
No.
Come here. I'm not even sure if I have a 1-star one because I just kept upgrading every single sword and shield I have.
There were a few things that I had to make, or will have to make. 1-star ones for. Yeah, just a little hunter's knife. I do like that as we fight Izuchi for the 6th time, or as I fight Izuchi for the 6th time, I'm realizing like I knew mentally, like I did the math, but it's like sinking in how big of a task this is. That's not to say I'm doubting it or thinking I shouldn't do it. Merely that I am perhaps not quite daunted, but more dauntable than I may have been previously.
Dauntable's Inferno.
I might become daunted at some point, but I will continue. I will rip and tear until it is done.
Okay, I'm gonna I need to grab my items from the box to have my traps again, and then I'll be good.
Oh, I should probably eat a dongo.
Maybe, mayhap.
Someday I'll skip this. But that day's not today. But yeah. I got my traps, I got my tranks.
Got my eatins.
Drinking some water.
Staying hydrated.
It is dongo time.
Well without staying hydrated.
It's true. I feel like I should look into acquiring some dongo or dongo mix or something. Just to dong it up.
Yeah, I mean, dongo's not that hard to make overall.
Yeah.
You just need some way to steam it and buy the mix, basically.
They steamed or boiled?
Pretty sure they're steamed. Maybe it's boiled. I'm not sure.
Who can say?
Where the road ends.
Where the dongo bends? I don't know.
I'm going to grab an Oxanom.
Go for it. Means less time spent using the sword and shield, which I thought you'd be opposed to, but...
Listen, fam, I've used this plenty. Like, I'm gonna be using this when I'm not doing these challenges, so... If I'm joining you on challenges, part of it is also me having to figure out weapons I don't fucking understand. And this is not one of them.
Fair enough.
I don't know. I got just the worst thought in my head, and I don't know why it happened. I just passed by those, like, glowing squids, and was like, ah, yeah, my new OC name, Squid Biscuit.
I hate it.
I also hate it. I don't know why I went there.
Why did you do this?
I don't know, but it was a cursed thought that I couldn't escape from.
It's so cursed, I'd say it's Fred cursed.
down. Fucking destroy. Oh, I can't believe you've done this. Holy shit.
Listen, I just... Yes, it is just one of those
That was
days,
a fucking
Manda.
stroke of genius. Holy hell.
Or you just don't want to wake up, everything is fucked, every monster hunt! Just want to justify Cap and Great Azuchi.
This weapon.
It's a great weapon.
No, it's a small weapon.
I mean, if we're being real, this is the real great sword. Oh, what? That seemed like
Yeah, they
it
just
should
didn't have
have
the
been.
amount of text required to say great sword and shield. No, they just need to give it a Breath of the Wild shield parry.
They almost certainly will. Like, they've had a lot of crossovers with, like, Zelda and stuff.
Oh, have they?
They've had a few.
Oh, man,
Whenever
what
it's
if-
on,
what if
well,
there
when it's
was
been on Nintendo systems, yeah, they've also...
What if there was a fucking guest hunt for a Guardian?
Huh. Because this is in the portable line, I'm not sure if they'll go that far. But it would be super cool. Or if they
Yeah,
had,
I'm not
like,
saying it's likely, but if it did.
Or if they had dog armor that turned you into a turned the dog into the motorcycle from Breath of the Wild.
God. So, among the reasons I love Sword and Shield is just like it's infinite uptime. You have just so much flexibility on what you're doing at any given point in time. And then also, though, is that because of it being so mobile in like its natural combos, it's like relatively easy to not get hit.
Oh yeah.
And you have a shield if you know you're going to get hit.
You can at least, yeah, take significantly less damage. Yeah, I'll do that too. Why not?
I mean, Sword and Shield is a weird one in that I basically treat my wire bugs as MMO cooldowns, so that you should just be
Oh
using
yeah.
them.
And there's not much reason not to.
Like, you don't need to search for openings. It's pretty easy to have it ready to go.
You maybe want to keep one to wire fall in certain circumstances, but
Yeah, very, very specific ones, you know, but I'm just gonna run this as
Bonk.
usual.
yeah, go for it. I discovered one problem with having this many sword and shields. When you're all perfect rushing in the exact same spot, it's hard to tell which flash
Yeah.
shield is.
Oh, don't watch for the flash, feel the rumble.
I refuse to feel the rumble.
Well, okay, but that is the easiest way to tell the perfect rush timing. Like, the flash is nice, but the rumble will, like, tell you exactly when every time, no matter what.
I'm gonna put a flinch-free talisman on. I think I need to.
罠を展開してるぞ
Does this spit do anything in particular, or is it just a projectile?
I think it's just gross. We can do a spit
It's real
boy.
spit boy hours up in here. Chat, great sword, okay shield.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good shield. It's not like an amazing shield.
I mean, it's a very good shield for hitting things with. It's not great for...
Yeah, it's an incredible shield for hitting. It's okay at blocking.
Oh,
for
I
hitting.
didn't even realize he was capable. Thank you.
Oh, neither did I.
Yeah.
Good job, you did
Yes. I was just gonna keep murdering this poor animal. Hey. Asshole. Starting shit. Oh. Okay. That was good.
I didn't realize we were
forgot
bullying him that
the
bad.
D thing again. DBs. DB like the Cooper.
Okay, I need to take a brief break. I need to
Yeah, go
get
for it, go
some,
for it.
some food and drink, so I will catch you soon. Thank y'all in chat. Y'all take it easy. Depending on how long this goes, I might be back for the end of it. I don't know.
I'll probably go for another hour, maybe.
Oh yeah, then almost certainly. Alright.
Because I do, yeah, I want to get a good amount of time in. Yeah.
And so are you planning to do these most Sundays, was the plan?
Friday evening for like an hour maybe, or maybe two. And then, yeah, Sundays just during the early afternoon to whenever I decide to stop.
Yeah, fair enough. You heard it here first, folks. If you like, obviously, hit up for the follow. Alright, I'll be back in, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes.
Alright, cool. Let's kill this Azuchi. I guess a nice side benefit of this is also just learning the monsters really well when you fight them this many times. Okay. And I'll actually keep my eyes peeled for the little capable symbol so I don't accidentally murder it. Okay. Nice. Get low. Alright. Let's stab a Great Azuchi. I should check my switch skills. Because, yeah, dual blades is one of the weapons I've just not used very much at all. They seem neat. Let's see. Oh, I wonder if that's... Because, yeah, one just does more damage, one lets you yeet yourself into the air. Let's try that one for now. Okay. let's go get an Azuchi. They say it's a great Azuchi. But I don't know. It seems okay. Map. Yeah, these blades are kind of cool. I don't hate them. I used to think they were kind of spammy, and they are, but there's a little bit more to it than that, I guess. I don't know. Also, just being able to spin down something's back like a terrifying Beyblade is fun. I feel like I should bring dash juice or something if I'm using this weapon, but it's a great Azuchi, so I don't need. I should talk, I guess. That's how streaming works, right? How much is there to say about a great Azuchi? Or dual blades? You stab a thing. It's fine. more. What do you want? Let's see. I am. Oh, I wasn't expecting that to happen. I guess I didn't realize that that switch skill exploded after a couple seconds. But yeah, is the second switch skill or the ZLB, is that just like a dodge? Or is there something more to it that I'm missing? And... oh, and yeah, no, this will take a year or so, depending on how often I stream and how long I stream. So, and that's ignoring the whatever DLC monsters come out. So that'll add time, and then when the G rank expansion comes out, that'll add even more time. So it'll be a minute before I'm done. But that's fine. I knew that this endeavor would take a fair bit of effort, and I don't know, that's cool. I'm doing it basically just to do it, and to get a lot of practice in with weapons I'm not super familiar with in Monster Hunter, or don't use a lot in Monster Hunter. So yeah, we'll see how it ends up. If I stick with it, I suspect I will. Maybe, it's hard to say. I probably. It's more an excuse to play than anything else. Because, you know, once you beat the game, you have to... oh, capable. Okay. Wherever this dog is. Hey, stop it. Let's get this trap down. Crank him up. There we go. That's pretty quick. Okay. Deebs completed. Yeah. Zach, you want to pop in at all or not? Yeah, no, the dogs are good. Okay, sounds cool. Oh. All right, next is Lance. Oh, Lance. I don't really know the point of Spiral Thrust. It seems like just not as good, but it also seems more fun than Anchor Rage. Anchor Rage is basically just a counter that also gives you like a damage buff for a little while. Spiral Thrust is like 2 dashy thrusts. Dash attack's good. See, I like the idea of insta-block. The problem is it makes you have to play a little bit more passively to time it right, which I'm not super into. So, I'll not take that one. Okay.
受付いたします。受注可能なクエストはこちらです。いってらっしゃいませ。
Dango. Yeah. Yeah. I've been a Lance main for a very long time. It feels a little less good in this, maybe. Or rather, it feels... how to put it? It feels like it got less of a bump in coolness than the rest of the weapons. But it's still pretty great. Yeah. Very precision stabbies. Okay. Oh. All right. Yeah, one interesting thing is they made the swipe chargeable, which now is almost a better, or is generally a better combo finisher than a third poke.
So how's Lance treating you?
It's great. I love it. It is... I missed it, I guess. As much as I had fun playing through with the other weapons, I just...
Feels like coming home.
Yeah. I guess part of the cool thing and part of the problem I was just talking about a little bit earlier is that, like, it feels like most of the changes to it weren't big or super interesting. Like, the silk binds feel okay. Like, if it didn't start as a perfect weapon, this would be more of a problem, but... yeah. Like, this... No. Just trying to show off this one. Like, that's cool, but also, like, the utility of it seems... meh. And then the other one is, like... The counter that gives you a big damage increase is nice. Which is the other one. But... yeah, and then like the switchbind skill that you always have is the one that I'm least likely to use. Because you just like stick a thingy in them.
Yeah, and can pull yourself.
And just can pull yourself to them at any point, but it's like... I could already pull myself to them at any point by doing this. Right? Lance Charge gets you across the map in like moments. So...
I think it works especially well with the alternate charge switch skill, which is really powerful.
If you say so,
I mean, yeah, like, I'm not saying you go with it. Like, this, if this fits your playstyle better, definitely keep it. Like, the other one's just quite good.
I mean, it is fun to just go flying at them, I guess, but... oh, where you going, bud?
So I've decided I'm going to commemorate every time you completely finish out a monster by writing a haiku about it.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
But that means using all the weapons in both modes.
Yep. Yep. So that'll take a minute. Oh, I guess that is the problem with chasing the monster down as quickly as you do with Lance, is you don't have as much time to sharpen. Which I guess I'll just... hit me. Damn.
I really do love how his tail gets stuck in things, like even the wall when he swung it there.
Yeah,
it's really neat. Entirely sure why Lance never clicked with me super well, because like I always saw it was like super effective. It was like easily seems like one of the more effective weapons in the game.
Yeah. I mean, it's not super flashy.
Yeah, but I also like Sword and Shield, and it's not like
Sword and Shield has become flashy.
I guess.
You're constantly like, doing big old jumpies and punching them in the head. It's not like the most flashy, sure, but I feel like it's definitely got some style to it. Whereas Lance is very utilitarian.
Truly the GURPS of weapons.
Yep. How dare you?
What?
I
didn't say that was a bad thing.
I don't know. I just...
But yeah, I remember in World when I was like, okay, I want to try Lance, see if I can get into this. And I was like, yeah, this is fine. And I'm like, just the heck of it, I'm going to try Gun Lance. And I'm like, oh, this is explosions. Hell yeah, I'm into this.
Explosions are pretty cool.
And now Gun Lance is mobile. What a world. Their DPS uptime is still way worse than Lance, though, because Lance, like, during things attacks is generally going to be more effective.
Okay. That felt really fast.
Maybe because lances are good and you're good with them.
I think it might just be because, yeah, I'm so used to lance that I stab a lot. And also, yeah. Rihanna here was doing a pretty good job. Although, I didn't realize that getting stabbed staggers you. So I do need probably flinch free while doing multiplayer. Okay, so, alright. Let's do Gun Lance multiplayer, and then I'll probably have time to do Dual Blades Lance and Gun Lance single.
Oh, we doing Gun Lance time? I gotta get in for this.
Yeah. Get in here. Let's do the Explosion Lance. The Blowy Uppy Lance.
Is there a way to join without going for that one cat?
No.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, the cat maybe is tired of your bullshit too. Hmm? Ever think of that?
I'm not tired of the cat. I'm tired of not having flexibility to go places. I'm fine if the cat's tired of my bullshit. That's more than fair.
Yeah.
I have so much bullshit.
But yeah, no, the sweep they made not useless. Because for the longest time, the only time you'd use the sweep is if, like, there were a bunch of small monsters that you just wanted to smack around a bit.
Because otherwise you got the infinite combo, right? The up stab, regular stab, up stab, regular stab.
No. Nope. No, you always have 3 stab.
Oh, sorry. You also weave in the one, like, counter and then cancel out of it, and then you can go and pick into infinite.
Yeah, it resets your combo. But it takes about as much time as a hop. So it wasn't a huge increase in, like, DPS, but it kept you stationary, which was the big thing. Or rather, it would move you forward very tiny amounts, because regular stabs, I think, move you forward just a little bit. Yeah, let me go get a gun lance that isn't all the way bad, but is still tier 1. Let's see, what do we got to choose from? Got a Sleepy Lance. I don't want Sleepy. Sleepy's lame. Got Ice, just wide. Don't really care about that. That looks cool.
White is fine. Don't feel like that's a huge loss.
Ooh. I'm gonna get this cool bug one. The paralysis Bonabra one. It's very pretty looking too.
Set decos, put on my talisman, my artillery jewel.
That's a pretty fun pose.
Gunlance.
Gunlance is
What a weapon.
pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't equip the one I just made. 1 second and put that on. I made it and then just didn't.
The point here is pretty good. Okay. Oh yeah, I should check my switch skills. Yeah, quick reload, hail cutter. Oh no! I should build a bunch of gun lances just so I can get the.
You didn't build enough. Ground splitter, I think, is much better.
Yeah.
Hail Cutter's considerably better DPS, but Ground Splitter will set you up for better buff times, gets you in, which is really useful, and goes straight into a Wormstake driver.
Yeah, I'm just gonna build some random gun lances real quick. Because I need the other switch skill. It's important.
I mean, both it's super cool, and also, yeah, it's the better option, so I agree.
Yeah. That's normal. That's long. Yeah, I'll do that later. I don't have a ton of Zenogre parts at the moment, so maybe I won't do that. Oh, that looks cool.
Turns out a lot of gun lances look super sick.
Yeah.
It turns out when you attach gun to a spear, it's pretty fucking cool.
Turns
I also
out.
really like the Ludroth one, I believe, because it's a harpoon gun.
Okay. Oh wait, that was not alright. More gun lance.
In World, for a long part of it, I primarily used the Magna Earthshaker at the endgame of Default World before Iceborne came out. Which, firstly, incredibly cool name.
Yeah.
But also, like, it had really high shelling levels and had blast built into it, and because of how it works, despite it having low sharpness, it didn't really matter.
Okay, good. Yeah, it feels important to have this other switch skill because
Yeah, you gotta show your audience the correct and real skill.
yes. Okay. All
Did you
right.
eat yet?
I got it, and I ate.
Did you eat Dango Bombardier for you?
No, I didn't. I forgot. I'll do
Ah,
it.
you fool! That's the
Yep.
thing just for you, just for us.
Yeah. Next time. Actually, let me. What is the lowest level talisman I have with flinch fruit on it? I know I have a flinch fruit somewhere. Okay, there we go. And this one will not do too much other than give me flinch free. Because I just want one level of flinch free, that's all. That's all I need. Alright. You good?
Give me 1 second. I'm just setting up a couple
Okay,
melds, and then I'll be a-okay.
sounds good. Yeah, I mean, sleepy lances are good. I just don't have the patience to sleep bomb at the moment. Once
They were saying for gun lance, though, also in particular.
yeah.
On the friggin' gun lances are weird when it comes to like their regular stat distribution, because like there's a lot of argument to be made for status or damage both, because of the fact that a lot of your shelling does not come from your RON.
Yeah,
more
it's tied
about your
strictly
shelling level.
to your shelling level. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really weird thing to build.
Even
as a
worm
result.
steak is just tied to shelling level now.
Yeah. Okay, well I got one melded, and that's really all that matters.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to check the melts. Whatever.
Yeah, I haven't done it in a hot second, but I also haven't been like playing super actively for the moment since I cleared out the main story.
Yeah.
And I've got other games to play also.
I do too, but I have a strange
my pouch,
compulsion.
my zenny, even my pants!
Oh no.
The Azuchi came along and stole this man's pants.
How many times will this Azuchi steal someone's pants before we put a final end to
Too
it?
many times. Just like Tanaka, it's getting ripped right off.
I do like there's niche references and there's like niche references.
Yeah, sometimes you and me make jokes just for each other. It's happened more than a couple times.
Oh,
Jokes
yeah.
that basically no one else will get.
That's fine.
I'm not even sure if Amanda would get it, even though she knows like the
Yeah. I think Great Azuchi is the kind of asshole who would just wear pants on his head.
Would Great Azuchi wear pants like this or like this?
Yeah, I think the answer is neither. Oh! Get that... Oh no.
I can't. I'm on the Akuma-san.
God damn it. It's not even that much money,
Listen, if you want to chase that owl, go for it.
I mean, you know me, I'm always chasing that owl. Alright, you two start gun lancing without me while I go get this magical bird that gives us money. Bird. Gotcha!
So now, okay, so there's a number of different ways that Great Azuchi could theoretically wear pants, right? There's obviously around the back legs, but then you've got a question like, does it just go up the legs because it's regular pants, or does it go all the way up and like around tail area?
Those pants go all the way up.
I pressed the button and it didn't go off. I think he was stunned.
I don't know how to play this weapon.
Well, you know the standard rotation, right?
Stab, double, boom,
So
worm stake.
So you do either your dashing attack or your two buttons together while pressing forward thing, which will then bring your thing up. Then you press primary attack again and will bring it down.
1 second, I'm being bad at flying.
But yeah, so you do the both button attack, which brings it up in a sweep, and then you press your primary attack and it brings it down in a hammer.
Yeah, then you hit shelling button to do a big shelling.
Yeah, then if you hit the shelling button, you release all your shells. If you hit your primary attack again, you do this kind of sweep. If you do the shelling, you can actually follow with the sweep, but either way, you can go from after. But either way, you can then go into Worm Stake Driver. And that's your like standard like this is my high damage move combo.
Yeah.
That's if you have time to get everything off. Getting off just the occasional couple shells obviously work very well, and with certain types, particularly wide, wide is really good for doing this sort of scrub attack, where you like do a basic attack into a blast, into a basic attack, into a blast. And then you can reload at any point during that, because if you active reload, if you guard and reload while doing while mid combo, you do a really much faster reload that doesn't kill the Worm Stake Driver by default. The switch skill changes that a little bit. And then if you guard, if you have a good opportunity because you think you're gonna have a moment, you can guard and then press both buttons, which is the blast. The worm fire blast. But yeah, I mean, mostly it's just about keeping up, just getting in when you can, and just like trying to go into your bigger hits, and then when you can't do that, then just doing the sort of scrubbing motion thing. Because of how your big hit combo after the sweep, you can go into the thing, you can still, as a result, get your Worm Stake Driver out even if you don't have any shells loaded. And you can also always Worm Stake Driver as part of the, I'm trying to remember what the name of the big grinder thing, Ground Splitter. After that, if you press Y again, you will go into Worm Stake Driver, which is very good because it's a gap close that gets you into that.
X.
And also, Ground Splitter heats up your...
yeah, increases your shelling damage.
Yeah, which includes the Worm Stake Driver.
Ah, dang it. I got with the initial Worm Stake stab, but...
Yeah. The big thing to know about Worm Stake Driver, the biggest problem with it, is once you've started that animation, you are not getting out of it.
Yeah.
There is nothing you can do that will get you out of that animation, so you're committed to it one way or another. But goddamn, when this weapon is on, it is fucking on. also, out of the big thrust, you can hit both buttons and immediately go into Worm Strike Driver. You do the blast dash into attack into both buttons. Well, yeah, pants definitely get in the way, but Izuchi's a giant asshole, and he would definitely wear pants, like, just to spite someone. He stole so many people's pants already.
Yeah.
Now, the biggest question is, because of how large he is, he's stealing people pants. So, like, is he just putting pants on every single toe claw?
No, he's trying to make, like, a terrible Frankenstein set of pants. Because they're too small, so he's mixing them all together.
One of those, like, emo pant designs where it's just, like, it's just entirely made of patches.
Yeah, but the dumb idiot could have just stolen a bunch of, you know, cloth rather than a bunch of pants, because it's actually going to be harder to make pants out of pants.
Well, it's not about the effect. It's about the spite.
Or about just, like, sometimes... eat a beetle. I missed. Sometimes it's about the intent of the item. Oh, yep. Cap.
Right as that was going. Okay, yeah, cap.
Excellent.
Nice job. God, I fucking love Gunlance!
Yeah, that's the problem with weapons that you like, is you sometimes forget to cap. So, thank you.
Yeah, no, very fair.
heads
But
up.
also have a sword and shield. It's just very exciting. It's like,
Yeah. But what if
I'm doing my thing. I'm pressing my buttons. I'm
what
doing
if-
buttons, man.
I killed the hell out of it instead.
Who would have thought? I'm pressing buttons. Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, the good news is, even if we kill it, we still beat the quest. We just need to do it again, because... So someone else joined, so let's do one more team hunt before I go to do solo stuff to catch up. Which means that we should stop. Because it's hammer time.
Oh. I haven't done much with hammers yet in this one yet, but the little bit I played around with in training mode, it's really fun in this one.
They seem
I think changes they made are super good, and their silk binds are incredible, some of the best. I will say, Gunlance, like, the quality of life stuff they added to it is, like, top-notch. Like, honestly, amongst anything else, just having a dash is so good on Gunlance. Because Gunlance's primary weakness is just it can't get in really reliably.
Yeah.
And so that made it kind of a pain against certain monsters that would dance outside of your reach, and now it's like, actually, no, I'm a jet.
Zoom.
Here I go.
Yeah. Blast Dash is amazing.
It's so stupid, but it's so cool.
Okay.
What hammer do I make? Do I make a bad one that looks cool?
Do whatever you want. The multiplayer hunts are for funsies. Is there a big drill hammer in this one? Probably
I haven't
not
seen
yet.
one yet, but I haven't looked through the entire list.
Yeah, they'll probably, and if there's not, there'll be one.
There is the Tetum Bear hammer.
Yeah, I'll be a minute before I can do that. I want this big dumb pumpkin hammer.
I haven't done the quest for hammer, or no, I haven't forged enough hammers to get the super hammer one. I don't know what the last switch skill I'm missing from that is.
Yeah.
Water Strike is pretty good though. It's because you never really use that button that much anyway. And I think Spinning Bludgeon is better than its alternate switch skill, if I'm being real. It's too powerful.
Argeros yet, so it'd feel weird using that one.
I don't.
Azuchi. Actually, the Azuchi one's not bad.
I have no shame.
I have so many great Azuchi parts.
Weird.
Yeah, it's almost like I've hunted it 6,
What
7,
a
8,
great Azuchi.
9 times. Okay.
I got that. I got that.
Alright, looks good. Let's make some mochi, huh?
どのクエストになさいますか？
Dango Fortune Caller.
ご分
Get Dango Slugger also.
Nah. Too lazy.
Okay.
I'll do it next time.
Listen, they keep having these dongos specifically made for weapons. You're just like, nah. Never
I mean,
mind,
listen,
fuck
this
'em.
is part of the learning process, is me remembering that as hunts get more difficult.
Alright.
いつでも行けるぞ。
Oh, that's a fun one. I do like this,
I'm
just
actually
like
thinking about it for a second, too.
this pose for the hammer rules.
Yeah. It feels very like
Hey.
Bancho.
Yeah.
Is there a Bullfango hammer in this one?
I think so. I mean, there's bullfangos, so you expect there to be.
Let me know if the other two both ready up. I know Lariana is, but if the other one does, I'm gonna check.
Hom.
行きますか。いつでも行けるわ。こちらも出発可能だ。
They're both ready.
Okay. I didn't see one off. Oh man, there's some fucking cool gimmick hammers. Wow, actually. There's a gimmick hammer out of the pumpkins called Pumpkin.
Oh yeah.
And there's one with cloth called I forget. I just saw
It's
what
a
it was called, but I
big
forgot what
skeleton fist, yeah.
it was. Grateful Dead, I think is what they called it.
Oh wait, I'll make sure I have. All right, let's beat up an Azuchi.
Do a hunt. Do a hit.
I'm gonna beat the hell out this nerd.
See how great this Azuchi thinks it is after I punched its teeth out.
Yeah.
I always liked in things when stuff had bladed tails. Like Andalites and fucking Animorphs.
I never read Animorphs. Feel
God,
like I
Animorphs is the
should've.
most batshit stuff. I went entirely the wrong way. I'm very stupid.
It's, you know what? These things happen. I routinely go the wrong way in life. That's why I'm doing this absurd
Hell,
nonsense.
I'm dumb and gay.
That poor regular Azuchi.
So, do you know your general hammer routing?
Yeah, more or less. You bonk the head.
Well, yes, but I meant like your combos.
I'm pretty sure it's you hit one of the main buttons 3 or 4 times.
Well, okay, so when they're disabled, your A button combo is generally your best, but if you took Water Strike, you're going to want to start with your X button. Because Water Strike doesn't do good damage. Water Strike is a counter. It's if you see a monster charging at you, you can Water Strike it and stop it.
Okay, this is just a go straight up in the air. Yes. Ooh. That's fun. Which mode? Blue or
So,
yellow?
okay. So if you're in the overall mobile fight, yellow is slightly better because here's the thing: your most mobile high damage skill is actually hold down yellow until you're full charge, and then run and release, and you do the spinning move.
Yeah.
And before the end of the spinning move, you can finish by hitting X again to get a big upswing, which will do more damage and you have less recovery. But blue has, at full charge, you do the true charge strike with it, or like Supreme Big Bang, or whatever it's called, I forget exactly, but... yeah, which is just a big spinning hit into the heavy hit.
This feels incredibly rude what we're doing to this Izuchi.
Just a gang of idiots with hammers bonking him on the noggin. I'm gonna tap this Legombus and then ram into it.
Okay.
I'll come back here.
Big
Bounce
bomb.
directly off the Izuchi and land on the Legombus.
Lagambi, we'll get to you in a couple weeks.
No, I am the Legombus right now.
No, I know. I'm just...
Oh,
I keep
see what you're
bouncing
saying.
off of it. Dear God. Nice.
I need to get more used to using the spinning bludgeon in fights like this. I was very good at using it with slopes, but in this I'm a little less used to like just the timing involved.
Well, so it's the arc of it, I think, is what makes it tough for me.
Yeah, I think that's very valid. But it's very good when you land it.
Okay, time to sharpen our hammers.
Damn. It's a shame that my hammer got all blunted. I'm gonna need to sharpen that up. As opposed to my bow, which is always sharp.
Yep. Look at these nerds.
Gonna nerder him.
Big Bang. No, that's the Big Impact. What is it called? The something crater? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Hammer's pretty fun.
I really
never,
like hammer.
I
It's
like,
always kind of a sub-weapon for me.
yeah, I like never use it, but it is a pretty great weapon.
It's one of those that I
that's
think
capital.
always... Oh, yeah, I just stopped it.
Okay. Excellent. Alright. Thank y'all very much. Should probably do some of these solo hunts before I'm way too far behind on them. So,
Yep.
yeah. And then I'll probably call it, yeah, I do Deebs, both lances, and hammer.
After hammer, honk hammer, right? For next time?
Yeah. so we'll probably start next time with a Honk Hammer. And that'll be Friday, which I'll not stream a ton on, so I'll probably only get like a couple weapons done. Maybe we'll do Honk Hammer and Swax. Yeah. But thank y'all for joining me in this absurd nonsense. Feel free to follow along with your own solo hunts with all of the other weapons.
If you also want to be a lunatic.
Yeah, if you also
Here's
want to
how.
just... I mean, also, like, you're under no... You know, you don't have to do...
No, you're under oath. You can't lie anymore.
I mean, you can't lie anymore, but you can not do it, or only...
Yeah, that's allowed.
Or only do part of it.
But you're never allowed to lie again. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case. So...
Probably should disclose that at the start.
Yep.
But worth noting, leaving out information, not lying.
Exactly, yeah. No, you can definitely...
So we
truth.
weren't lying. We just didn't give you everything you need.
Yeah. Yeah, let me pop out of lobby. I'll get rid of the this stuff here so people don't get confused. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Okay. Yeah, gotta use these deebs, as I like to call them.
Yeah, I haven't fiddled with them too much. I really love that first switch skill, the bounce and then like deep sit dive.
Yes, no, that rules. Let me see. Bounce that. Is there no...
I think
there's no Azuchi tree for these. Or if there's, I missed it, because I'm a dumbass. No, looks like no. I think that's fine.
I think my reasoning for why I don't love dual blades is very much like, in my mind, the same reason why Lance never clicked with me. In that, like, it's not that they're bad weapons, it's that their routing is just kind of there. You just press your button.
I'm gonna use these axes, because axes are cool.
It's true.
And they're rarity 1. Should I bring dash juice, or is it not really worth it for something that's gonna take this long? I'm not gonna.
Like Rog says in chat, dual blades are very one note. Good note, but not exactly varied. And yeah, that's hard what I agree on. It's that my brain, I think, most clicks with Monster Hunter when I'm needing to decide what tools to use. And dual blades have never felt like I'm choosing any tools.
Yeah.
Ironically, more than the hammer, it's a when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. But yeah, I wouldn't bother bringing dash juice. You don't have to super stamina rush, and like most of the time, you're actually still pretty safe.
Glutton is like dash juice that you don't have to drink for a little bit.
Yeah, fair.
Let's murder another Azuchi. God. I've made it.
I also really appreciate the big bounce skill with dual blades is their unsheath attack.
Yeah, I've made a terrible mistake that I'm going to persist in.
Oh?
Oh, just this whole idea.
Yeah. Correct. I thought you were making a different terrible
mistake.
No.
Definitely this is just...
But yeah, dual blades never quite clicked with... I already said that part. The dash attack thing, yeah, the unsheathing really, I think, adds like a good note to what you can do. That actually does add some flexibility, and I think having it out of unsheathing is a really good thing because that move is a great opener. And then I did try the similar style of move with Sword and Shield, and I thought it was bad. Because I want to be able to control when I bounce.
No, I get you. I kind of agree, but also I kind of like... I ended up stopping using it, so I do basically just agree with you. I think it's neat.
Yeah, like, I think it's really fun, and I think it's cool. But being able to control when I bounce is, one, really good, and then two, the initial starter out of Sword and Shield has inherent in it that it's one of those attacks that prevents, like, full knockback. Not getting hit, obviously, but... and I think that ended up being a lot more relevant than I thought. Like, I played around with it, I was like, oh, this sounds like it's gonna be sick, and it was kind of cool, but after playing like 100 of it, I'm like, oh, I don't like this, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, I played a few rounds with it, and I liked it at points, but in general, not.
Yeah, hard agree. There's at least one other weapon I changed the unsheath. It was, Insect Glaive. Insect Glaive's Unsheath 1 alt switch skill is incredible. It's very good.
Legit not looking forward to Insect Glaive because I never play it and I am bad at it. I do not understand.
It's a lot less complicated than you think, and I think once you play it a bit, it's not going to be...
Oh, it's not even that... It's not even... Oh, wow. I forgot how far you eat yourself off of ledges with this weapon.
Yeah, you go fucking hog wild. You go ape shit. You get tired of being nice. Also, I forget what your two different silk vines are with this. One is the one where you throw your dagger into them and it becomes kind of like a wyvern blast.
Yeah, like you hit it and it... I feel like I shouldn't have been hit by that. And then, like, yeah, it explodes based on how much you hit them or something.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't fuck around with it too much.
And so you never found out.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, I'm about as... I'm appropriately whelmed. This is a very whelming task.
I will say also though, before I forget about Insect Glaive, because I'm not going to talk about it too much since we're not on it, but if Insect Glaive didn't have to constantly be gathering juice, it would be in like my top 3 weapons probably.
I mean, it'd probably be kind of busted if you didn't have to gather juice.
Well, I mean, they could tone down the numbers, and I'd still be fine
that's fair.
with it. I'm not talking about that. It's just that it's not a very effective weapon if you don't have juice in it.
Yeah. You gotta juice it up.
But especially one juice. Other juices are very good and important. The one juice is essential. The weapon is bad without red juice in it. But yeah, I love its moveset and what it does. It's just that gathering juice is tedium, and I don't like it. It ruins my flow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the juice must flow. When nothing else from doing.
Yeah, I must set the juice loose.
One thing I do like is, in demon mode, the demon dance combo is nice because you can, like, start it and then take a drink or whatever. Because it takes, you know, a while.
Yeah, I forget exactly where the spaces are in it, because they made it like an actual combo, right? Like you keep hitting A.
No. That's an archdemon mode.
Oh, is that only archdemon mode? Oh.
Yeah, it's still like contiguous. You're doing this for the rest of your life in regular demon mode.
I must pay for my sins. So what's your other self-bind? Did you try it out?
You just go in the air. I don't... Oh, wait. Maybe it does something.
Do you spin like a Beyblade? Is that your move?
Oh. going to bed.
Oh no, I think I know what it is. Right, never mind. I actually remember. It's one of the counter skills, the cross counter skills.
Is it? Because
It
you
just does a dashing slice, and then if it happens to get hit during it, you don't get hit, and then you pop up into the air and spin like a Beyblade.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna... No good wake-ups on this bad boy, but...
Yeah, unfortunately, the dual blades are not known for their single big hits of damage.
So bombs are for, I guess.
But yeah, I'm a big fan of the moves that are like, I'm gonna do my thing, and then if you happen to try and stop me, like, I still am fine.
Yeah.
And that's what the Insect Glaive unsheath switch skill is, which I was saying I liked a lot. Because having that on a regular button is really nice. I wonder what the other dual blade switch skills are.
Oh, that does do a pretty nice hit at the end there. Nice.
Yeah. The usual business. Dual blades, just incredibly active weapon. You can capture. Oh wait, you're not capturing. You're killing. Right, you're alone now. I was used to working with it.
And I can't capture yet.
Yep. Your cat just said you could.
I don't
Cat
trust.
lied to you.
I don't trust.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't trust him. Listen.
This shady fucking robot cat.
I mean, this cat legitimately just steals shit from monsters all of the time. And also is a cat. And if a cat could talk, do you think it'd ever tell the truth?
That's fair.
Okay, no.
One of us lies and one of us always tells the truth, and that's actually not true because I was lying. Fuck you, I'm a cat.
Yeah, they might tell the truth. They might be like, "Give me food."
We both lie all the time.
I guess
Got him, GG's.
Give me food isn't like a statement of fact. It's just like telling you to do something. So I guess.
Yeah.
Because I feel like they would even be like, "No, I'm not hungry, but give me food." How dare you assume I'm hungry?
Let me out. I want to go outside. Do you? Yes. Here's the door. Why'd you open the door? Because you wanted to go outside. Yes.
Also, generally speaking, don't let your cats out.
I know quite a few people who do.
Yeah, it's not great for local wildlife, and also a lot of cats either kill or be killed.
Yeah.
I'm less worried about it because I don't.
Just don't like cats. Fuck them.
I mean,
kill them. No, I'm joking.
No,
I'm joking.
I mean-
don't kill cats.
Don't kill them, but also like I don't, whatever, cats.
No, I get you.
But yeah.
But don't drown all cats. Drown all men. Not all
Yes,
cats.
exactly. Yeah, hashtag
No,
not
yeah,
all
I get it.
cats.
God, that move's so cool.
It is. Come here, bud. I have to murder you.
Yeah, the Committee for Dogs has the substance here today.
Oh, I missed. Oh, the tornado is doing some work, huh?
Yeah, my cat doesn't have that, so it's interesting thing. My cat primarily blows healing bubbles.
Healing cat? Why would you have a healing cat when you have a stealing cat?
I mean, I did set up my cat to be a stealing cat. That's just a move it at.
Oh, come on. I don't want... Well, maybe this will kill you. Let's go over here, it'll be a little easier. Okay. Or it'll just... Some incredible, skillful drifting there. It's right between the Bigaboo.
Oh, that was the largest easy.
Yeah, I mean...
What a great Izuchi, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I don't have gold crowns, small and big, on every monster by the end of this challenge, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It just seems... It wouldn't... It'd be fucked up. Which one's FF14's Wildfire again?
Wildfire is the Machinist skill that is you target something and you get increased damage, and then like the end, like it blows up and does damage based on how much you hit.
Yeah, no, it's just it's free damage. It's a nice skill. Also,
hey,
jamming
it's free damage.
Yeah, jamming kunai into things is fun. Okay, so let's mark that. Oh, I keep messing up. How dare I? Okay, well, Lance is next. Oh boy. Let's take all of these Izuchi parts. I've earned a title? I got...
Maybe it's something about killing the most big monsters or something.
Frozen lamb squid eater?
Oh, maybe it's touching enough squids.
Maybe? Sure.
Look at this squid toucher over here.
I do like touching squids. It's true.
I've probably gone on before, but have I told you my rants about fucking squids being horrid monsters?
No, but I believe it.
So, you know how, like, octopi are crazy, intelligent, really interesting, intricate creatures?
Yeah.
Squids are fucking dumbass monsters.
Okay, that makes sense.
They're incredibly fucking stupid. And, you know, like, their design
so
is that
much
they're
vitriol for squids.
Oh, you know, I love them. I love squids, but they're also dumbass monsters. Squids are basically just like jet submarine predators as opposed to the careful, thoughtful predators.
Yeah.
But like they are incredibly dumb. They have really weird design thing. Also, like their throat just goes through their brain, which is donut shaped. So if they eat something too big, they get brain damage and die.
I mean, same.
But the big one that I always come back to when it comes to squid is the squid breeding grounds off of Florida. Like every year they have a season where basically all the squid go into heat, but when a squid is in fuck mode, it's not just like, oh hey, you know, like I'm yowling or like I'm just patrolling or what have you. The waters are like threshing like it's boiling on the surface.
Listen, man, spring break.
And it was I remember one of the researchers there, like these are like 6-foot long squids all over the place, and one of the researchers was like, listen, I would rather like be bleeding in the water with a shark than be in the water with these squids right now.
With these horny squids.
Cause like they go buck wild crazy during that time. Like they bite anything that they see, like themselves, other squid, the squid they're gonna mate with, everything. Doesn't matter. Murder time, murder o'clock, murder and fuck.
Listen, gotta have your priorities straight.
Anyway, don't take this the wrong way. I love squids. I think they're really cool visually. I think there's a lot of really interesting biology that goes into squids.
Don't get it twisted. I love squids.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. Listen, squids have been a thing for like a really long time. They're an incredibly ancient design that has functioned for a very long period of time. And I think like what they function and do are really cool. It's just also they're stupid monsters. But also same, so you know. I feel a synergy there.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for coming to Molly's Squid Rant Corner.
Listen, hey, someone needs to tell the truth about these squiggly motherfuckers. It's
I have many hot biology takes.
I wonder if that affects their tier ranking?
And like
I just zoomed into eating shit.
Spit. You got hit by the spit, boy.
Yeah.
Talk spit, get it. But yeah, that squid stuff is one of the things that I just have to drop whenever I think about squid. Similar, like every time soybeans or soy sauce come up, and I have to be like, "Did you know they're named soybeans after the sauce, not the other way?" Like it's a requirement. My brain just won't let me not say it.
Fair enough. These things happen.
Also, did you know their named soybeans after the sauce, not the other way?
I mean, show you did.
Fuck! Damn! I can't believe this.
I mean, it's the rules. If I can make a pun, I have to. Much like you have to talk about squids. We all have our strange compulsions. Mine is making puns and playing way too much fucking Monster Hunter.
Okay, so what is your favorite monster to weaponize in this game?
Oh, to ride around?
Yeah.
Magnamalo. Hell yes. Shoot giant fuck off death beams.
Very fair. Fucking tail railgun.
Yeah.
Tail gun.
Yes.
Yeah, he's incredibly good chassis, and his finisher move is really good and almost always hits. I'm also a very big fan of Raknikadaki.
Yeah. Oh my god!
I
can't believe I fainted on a low rank hunt.
With lance of all weapons.
I'm gonna blame...
You have to commit sudoku.
I do. I'm gonna blame the fact that I'm using the dumb but fun switch skill.
You should blame the fact that I'm just such an enchanting co-host that you got distracted by my sparkling conversation.
Oh god. You know what? I'm gonna have to restart this hunt. I can't believe it. I'm fucking dead. I've been murdered. Oh god. Alright. You know what? I have to call this whole project off now. A great Izuchi killed me while I was using a fucking lance, the weapon I was best at for a long time. God. Played this whole game, fainted like 4 times, maybe? And like not once during low rank? No, wait, I did once during low rank because...
Yeah, can we get an F from everyone in the chat to pay respect?
No, fuck off. I don't deserve an F.
Do it,
no.
Alex.
Some kind of... What's the most rude emote that you got?
I'm pretty sure F is pretty fucking rude.
No respects are due here.
See,
what is...
that's when F is used.
No, I mean, generally speaking, it seems... To me, I'm old, so I'm wrong, but... yeah. Okay, let's eat up all our sharpness, that's good.
Anyway, I will say, favorite monster to move around with in mounted form is Raknikadaki because she moves.
You like to scuttle.
Followed by Rajong, who's just super fucking fast. You can see the sound on that video.
Yeah. He also has a funny beam.
Yeah. I think my favorite actually weaponized might be Diablos. It's just really good hitboxes, good damage.
I need to get good at Lance again. This is just.
I wonder how
this
many
is embarrassing.
I wonder how many monsters in this are herbivores, because we got Diablos, we've got Bichaten.
Yeah.
I've always loved that Diablos is just a very angry bull, essentially.
Technically not strictly an herbivore.
Is it not? I thought it
Eats
was.
termites.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay.
Oh wait, no, that might just be Baroth.
Yeah, Baroth is a predator and probably mostly eats. Well, I could definitely believe mostly eats termites.
Yeah, I don't think they
But
eat
yeah, every
big
time
stuff.
Diablos ate other things, would go
Cactus.
to like cactus
Yeah,
patches,
yeah.
like fucking rip
Does-
into them.
No, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it's Baroth eats the big ant hills and
Also,
shit.
hey chat, y'all know, if any of you know the alternate Diablos, Black Diablos, just know that, literally, lore-wise, that's just a horny Diablo. It's Diablos in heat.
Yep.
And it's very angry and kills anything nearby, much like a squid.
Jesus Christ.
Has there ever been like a squid monster in Monster Hunter? Like an actual tentacle-y monster?
Yes. In I think 4's last boss was like a weird tar-covered bone, like squid that was in a bone area, or it was probably more like
Yeah,
an
that kinda
octopus, and so it would like cover its tentacles in bones and like put skulls on the end of them to look like a multi-headed dragon, but it was really just a terrible tentacle monster.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it was cool. It's 2 armor sets. One was like a slick-looking like bodysuit that was like the tar version of it. The other was like big bone energy.
Yeah, get that big bone energy. Yeah, I love any. I do
fucking
love fighting
fainted.
big dinosaurs and dragons, but I also really like any monster that really breaks that. Like in this one, Raknikadaki is my favorite.
So, Manda, the reason you want to know this is it because of horny Diablos or because of terrible bone tentacles?
I mean, okay, here's the thing about, like, I legitimately love the lore building of, like, these monsters in their natural habitats,
Yeah.
and I think, like, them getting extra angry, like, in, like, mating season in Heat, making it, like, having, like, physicality differences and, like, showing how angry they get. I think that's actually fascinating. Like, I make goofs about it, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Manda, why not tell the chat about pigs? If you're gonna be picky about animals being horny and whatnot.
I don't remember if I ever saw what makes a pink Rathian or azure Rathalos, though, like what their actual differences were.
Oh, it's just they're cool. They're too cool to be regular colored.
Wow, no damn, got him.
Okay. Oh, solo gun lance. This is. If you thought it was embarrassing to watch me be bad at regular lance, wait until you see me be bad at gun lance. The lance I'm somehow
and then you're
worse
accidentally
at.
like god at gun lance now.
That would piss me off so much.
Eat for artillery.
Yeah. Oh god. Barrel. Ooh. I'm gonna grab that as well. Bombardier, right? Yeah.
Yep, that's one.
It's only 50% chance.
Yeah, but it's still worth it.
Yeah.
On your Dango. pre-cut looks basically the same.
Yeah. Very homogenized Dango skewers.
My new ska band, homogenized Dango.
You get donged up. Hell yeah. Look at my stupid cat's outfit. It's glorious. It's like a dumb fox.
Yeah, it's good.
Love the animals in this game.
But yeah, I really enjoy any of the lore building about how monsters function in these games and other games. I think that's some of my favorite lore in just about any game is when they're like, no, this is how they exist. This is the actual like niche they fit into and what they do.
Yeah. I do quite. I like that. I like a baby Tetsukabra.
Yeah, it's a shame there isn't any like other Tetsukabras in this game, but I'm still very happy that one exists.
I'm hoping they add it in later because Tetsukabras are fun.
Now Tetsukabra, but it's an elder dragon.
That is true. Stupid cat outfits is a huge part of this game, and the fact that they've added dog outfits also rules.
Okay, but here's the problem: almost none of the dog outfits are stupid.
It's true. They're mostly cool.
They're all really cool.
Or cute. Some are cute.
Yeah, it's like Royal Ludra and the one Adelset are about the only ones that are like, okay, that's kind of dumb, but in a fun way.
Yeah. I like that there's at least two poodle sets, because you have Ludroth and Lagambi.
One looks like. Hey chat, since this is another, as I've mentioned before, stupid trivia is my compulsion, so enjoy listening to more Molly explain things hour. Fun fact, the reason poodle cuts exist like that is because poodles are water hunting dogs. Their job was to run into water, they're very good at swimming, and so as a result, they wanted to try and reduce the drag by having less fur on them, but then leave fur in like important combination like pressure points and joints things to keep them warm enough that they would still do well. And so that's why the poodle cut exists, and then it just became fashion. There you go. I'm sorry for forcing information no one asked for.
It's fine. Everyone likes a good information.
So the only tip there, I would say, with what you just did, you did a really good amount of the combo. Just if you know an enemy's going to stay in place really long after the blast, hit your primary attack again, because then you'll do the extra hit after anyway.
I forgot to actually blast.
Yeah,
What a
it's fine. You can do it in whatever order. But you see the point of how it works.
Yeah.
Also, not that it comes up much in this game, but it was pretty big in World, is the trick for up worm stake. Because if you actually do your both buttons move and it aims the gun lance up, and then your blasts actually fire up. So if you both buttons A, you will fire the worm stake upward.
Oh.
And that was really big for Xeno'jiiva and other like really big monsters. Devil Joe. In this one, I think it might be useful for the Wind and Thunder Serpents. But beyond that, yeah, you don't do a lot of up shelling in this game. Also, part of that is the fact that most of the flying monsters don't tend to fly very long.
Let's smack this with
Smack that out.
a bunny rabbit.
But yeah, I mean, you're basically doing the majority of what Gunlance's deal is.
Yeah. Unless I was using wide, and then I'd have to question all of my life decisions. Because that's how you play. Well, that's how you play wide Gunlance. You go, why am I doing this? It's worse than every other type of Gunlance.
It's not worse than every other type.
It is. The other two types are
okay,
normal
it is,
and long.
but not majorly so. No, I changed my mind. It is, but it's not horrid. The other two types are just better, is the thing. It's not that wide is bad. Do you have all three Gunlance quick skills now?
Yes.
Did you equip the reload changing one?
No.
I would do that personally, but because it's actually pretty useful.
I thought it made it so you... Oh, it makes it so you do reload your worm stake on a quick reload or something?
Yeah, so what it is your quick reload gets slightly longer, but you reload your worm stake and you guard during the reload.
Ah, that sounds nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. You only reload 3 shells, but like I'm willing to make that trade-off because quick reloads are mainly if you're not having like a ton of other aggressive options. Because if you're doing your damage routes, you really want to get into worm stake anyway.
Can you go away so I can sharpen? Jeez.
Nah, don't worry, you're using a gun lance. Don't really maybe sure.
I mean, when it's red, don't you do less damage on your shells as well?
Damage, but my point is that like you're not turned off of your.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I just said I want to do damage. I want to do damage. Because the faster I complete these hunts, the faster I can. Oh, what a fool I am! Need to remember to change these things on the UI.
Also, I would suggest healing so you don't get wiped out again.
Hey! Why don't you mind your fucking business?
Fair enough, I guess. See ya. I talk shit and I got hit. I fucked around and found.
It's bound to happen.
Oh, also at the beginning of engagements, final piece of like suggestion, because overall you're doing pretty what you want to do, is just get a ground splitter off, because as long as you don't sheath your weapon, it lasts for a pretty long time, and the buff is quite good.
That's fair. That's the wrong button.
Even if you miss, you still charge the splitter.
Yep. Very short distance. Listen.
Very short distance is getting anti-it. Oh, what a tactical explosive dash. Remember that you can't worm stake out of that drop.
Yeah.
I've just got to be hypercritical if you're applying a weapon I actually made. You understand?
I understand. If you were playing Lance, I'd be like, I used to be good at that. I don't know anymore. I'm so sad. So I get where you're coming from. Sort of. This. Nope, I meant to do this.
Gunlance is definitely at its worst against enemies that like consistently try and outrange you.
Yeah.
Like it's a much having the blast dash really helps a fuck ton with that.
Oh, right, it actually takes a shell to do it.
Yes. But yeah, blast dash helps a ton, but against certain enemies in this game, it actually still ends up being pretty rough. Particularly Somnicanth is kind of like just a non-ideal matchup for Gunlance. Because Somnicanth just wants to outrange you and then put you to sleep, and you can't guard against the sleep, and your dash often does not go over it.
Yeah, and you don't really have a lot, and it takes a long ass time to sheath.
Yes, correct.
So I could see it being a pain in the ass to try to get your. Because you don't have a lot of vertical movement.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could like hail cutter over it if you had that, but like then you're wasting your bug on dodging a move.
I mean, to be fair, like you sometimes just have to do that for certain moves.
I mean, sure, but also it's kind of slow recovery compared to like a regular blank on you. That's what I'm saying.
What's up?
But yeah, that's a difference between this and World, is that World didn't have many zoner monsters. Most of them wanted to really rumble with you.
Yeah. That is one thing I will always miss, is the clutch claw counter for the Lance.
Yeah.
Which was the most absurd, really cool, amazing thing. Yeah. You wanna go to bed, bud? That's fine. Let's...
Bed, bud. Oh, fun fact also, if you use your regular blast mid-air, it just freezes your momentum and position and pushes you up a little bit. And so you can keep doing it.
That's almost good. I was trying to... Oh, how'd you get behind me, you little nerd?
I will say, Gunlance definitely has the most of like any weapon of me being like, that's bullshit, that should have hit, because of just Worm's taking a million years, and like it looks like the hitbox is there, and then it just doesn't, and it's like, oh, come on!
Okay, got that great.
Fuck you and everything you stand for. Did you carve the big boy?
No. I guess I should. Okay, that's that. And I just got to do this hammer next.
Bonk.
Well, I guess technically I'm still using a gun lance.
I'm really happy with how that turned out.
Yeah, no, it's nice. I like it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. That would help.
Go. Oh, wait, actually, I know what I should do.
I don't know what triggered Mandan Chat to say that. I'm so fucking hungry now, but now I'm thinking about eating squid, and like, damn, squid's good. It's good in my mind.
Yeah, yes, it seems.
Well, because I saw squid on screen, and I saw that, and it's like, man, good, just like good grilled squid, like when they just like take it and skewer it and just grill it on both sides. That's the shit.
Yeah, ocean food, I find repellent.
Yeah, I know.
More or less, but more power to you.
The Dango is what triggered me to say that. It makes sense. Very fair.
The Azuchi hammer. Let's kill this Azuchi with another Azuchi.
But yeah, I really like grilled squid. I had some when going to like a nice Japanese restaurant near the Indianapolis Convention Center for Gen Con a couple years back. Went with Matt and Charlotte. It was really nice.
Nice. What else do I want? Let's go ahead and get...
Also had sparkling Jello sake there. That was very good.
Sparkling Jello sake?
Yeah, ruled.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm a big sake fan in general. I think sake is one of my preferred alcohols, actually.
That's good. I think the Jello part threw me off the most.
It came in a can, and you're like supposed to shake it, and like it so it comes out as like just like a kind of viscous drink. But honestly, like that added to it because the sparkling part like adds kind of a texture to the tongue as it melts.
Interesting.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
Peach flavored, I believe.
I see.
The best sake I ever had was this really nice yuzu sake, though. I also had a really good cucumber one.
I haven't had a ton of sake.
I've had a few semi-spendy regular sakes, and they're not bad at all. They're quite good, but I think sake really does well with like fruit flavors added. I think it adds a lot. There's also a Fuji apple sake I had once, and that was stupendous. I generally prefer clear sake to cloudy sake, though.
Gotcha. Yeah. I don't know, I'm typically more of a I'll drink whatever.
Fair. I don't. So
like I lean towards scotches, but like I'm not like a big scotch guy. I'm not like, oh well, it's a 30-year Glenfiddich or whatever. Like I know what that means, but also like I'm not gonna spend a ton of money on a bottle of scotch.
I completely hear. Yeah, I mean, I'm too poor to spend a ton of money on anything of alcohol, really. I don't tend to drink that much outside of, like, really big occasions, like birthdays or New Year's, things like that. But I do like scotch, sake, some vodkas.
Oh, vodka's good if I just want to get completely fucked up immediately. Because I can just drink that. Just drink it. And oftentimes I don't take into full consideration how much alcohol's in it.
If I want to just get fucked up, the best one for me is there's these like chocolate wines that just basically taste like chocolate milk, but then they're alcohol.
I can't.
I mean, I just like chocolate milk to begin with.
I like chocolate milk, but like
milk.
to me, chocolate wine sounds like it probably tastes more like chocolate soda, which is...
It doesn't.
Okay.
No, it really doesn't. It tastes like chocolate milk.
Have you had chocolate soda?
Yeah, it sucks. It's very bad.
It's incredibly bad.
No, I would not be able to drink it if it tasted like that.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Stand a little
Have you
bit
ever
still.
Had, like, a
Thank
mudslide?
I don't like the coffee flavor.
I don't like coffee flavor either, but mudslides don't end up tasting like coffee to me.
I taste it. Yeah.
And I say that with big consideration because I'm like the person who's like, oh, if you know, someone will say like, oh, you can hardly taste the coffee in this mocha, and it's like, no, I didn't coffee in that mocha. Fuck you. I'm gonna scrub my tongue off now.
Get stunned.
But yeah, it just tastes like chocolate milk, and I like it quite a bit. And that's if I want to just like get drunk without thinking too hard. That's the easiest way.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, no, I'm very much just. Yeah, just vodka. Put it in a cup. It looks like water. I'm good. No one will ever know.
No one will ever know how to speak. Man, if we do some sort of like movie or show tonight, I should get a drink. I do need to do accounting homework because I'm a cool dude, cool lady. Here we go, accounting homework.
Hey, there are worse things to do, probably.
Yeah, it's just not incredibly not cool.
Accounting is basically just math where you have some columns, so...
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
I had an accounting class. I know, it's just, that's all it is.
Yeah,
so.
No, I agree with you. It's just one of those things that's like, oh yeah, this sexy thing of...
Account.
I always liked it, the Big Bang combo here, the like how you bounce off the monster to give you back your momentum and use the springiness of its fucking skull.
Oh, what was that?
What?
Oh, is that just a level 1 charge?
That's level 2 charge.
Well, yeah, but the follow-up. Because there's this, and then it looked like I did. Okay, don't worry about it. We're good.
Yeah, level 2 charge is still moderately occasionally useful because you can launch people, but it's not nearly as useful anymore because everyone can launch themselves.
I can't believe we're going to be halfway through it, Izuchi, after this. Oh gosh, what have I done?
See, now I was just
Sharpen my hammer.
surprised you did it with low rank is really the thing to me.
I mean, the thing is, you saw how bad I'm doing? Imagine if I went immediately into high rank with that, alright?
Yeah, but you'd have high rank here, it'd be equal.
No. Like, they actually have harder movesets, most of the monsters. At least a little bit.
Also, you weren't doing that bad with anything.
I died with my previous main weapon.
Okay, once. That's allowed. You have 3 cards.
Against Great Izuchi.
I mean, yeah, it's not ideal, but like you still would have been against Great Izuchi. Like, it doesn't change much.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I might consider truncating low rank somewhat. Because... yeah, this will take a long time, and I do want to get it... I do want to finish it, this project.
I also will say, when you initially announced the project, my assumption was that you were going to go one weapon all the way through the monster list.
No.
Rather than one monster, all the weapons through, and then the next.
I mean, I could do that. There's no part of the rules say I can't do that. Yeah, maybe next time I'll just speed run Swax through low rank.
Yeah, I would be interested to actually watch your perspective with using Switch Axe, because again, that's just a weapon that my brain doesn't really have any like connection to.
It's real straightforward. I basically hit them with it until they die.
Oh, damn. I should have been trying that with all my weapons.
No, like if I have meter built, I will be in sword mode trying... Okay, yes. If I have file built up,
Okay.
I will be in sword mode building meter.
Sure.
Once I charge up the meter, I will typically just do a few zero-sum discharges into the Wyvern Dive. Yeah, that's basically it.
Yeah. It's not until I see him do that scratch move that I basically remember that this idiot has arms.
Yeah, he has little tiny cutie arms.
If that's what you want to call them.
Yeah, no, they're great. Just because they're also
sure
knives.
I'm not sure I'd call the Izuchi a cutie in like any capacity. But, you know. Rats off the...
Hammer's pretty fun.
Yeah, I like Hammer quite a bit. Hammer's another one, like, your moveset isn't complicated, but you have enough separate tools for each individual job that you might want to do.
Yeah, I've played so little of it, so like doing this is proving to me that this was at least partially a good idea.
Yeah, absolutely. It's still always hilarious to me, though, sharpening your hammer. It's like, oh yeah, my big chunk of thing. Gotta make sure it's got the
since the first game,
edges.
It's been amazing.
It's like straightening out a dollar bill so you can put it in the machine.
Come on. I don't know why I got that extra hit. It wasn't super useful.
Yeah, I mean, it's just fun to try and juice the monster value.
Oh, I meant to
draw for it.
Hit him, or run into him rather than do a magic finisher, but that's fine.
Fine.
Drink some juice. And after this, yeah, we'll call it a stream because it's been.
I do also like that with Hammer you can charge both of your silk binds.
Yeah.
I do need to figure out the arc for the spinning one, because it's very good, it's just figuring out the arc is a little wonky, especially on a smaller monster like this idiot. on like a big monster like a Diablos or something, like how do you miss with that? The answer is you don't, but the Diablos also doesn't miss you. Is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah, I windmilled directly into getting O. My signature technique.
Bonk.
The only like big thing I say is anytime the thing gets away from you, try and charge up a spinning hit. It's really good. It does so much damage if you like just for its time and gives you great repositioning value. I don't prioritize it over just hitting the monster if it's like disabled in any way.
Yeah.
But if you do have the space, it's the best thing to do with your time.
The Big Bang combo does so much damage.
Yeah, it does, buddy. I don't know how bad it is in this one. In World, it was so bad if you ever whiffed it, though. Like, the recovery.
Yeah.
Wildly shit.
I am glad it hits over your shoulder. Let's see if we can... Nah, that doesn't got nearly enough range on it.
The other switch skill I have seen someone like do essentially like a parry with it, and it was buck wild. I mean, not other switch skill, other stuff find. The big up and down. It is also one of the best tools to wake a monster up with now.
Oh yeah. The best one is the longsword counter because the longsword had to be best at everything. It's the rules now.
That's just the law. You're in Samurai Town.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Robo. You saved me. My hero.
Did you see that toad just go straight at the camera?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to put you to sleep and all the viewers.
I'm sure they're already there.
Very Statler and Waldorf-ass joke.
Alright, that's Great Izuchi halfway done. Let's carve this nerd real quick. I should probably split this into multiple videos for archiving on YouTube. Also, need to like figure out some kind of.
Up to you. Oh man, the next stream's Honk Hammer. Honk Hammer.
Yes. Gonna start with the Honk Hammer, then do Swax,
so
Charge Blade.
I'm
so excited for like most of next half. Less excited for Insect Glaive and Bow. Because I don't use them, and I'm very bad at them. I
used to like bow so much, and I do not like it in this game. But I do like Insect Glaive still other than Juice Gathering.
Actually, wait, we should... Okay, yeah, it's nice.
I mean, you saw how much work I was doing with it at endgame.
Yeah. I mean, I saw you flying around. I don't know if I'd call that work.
Oh.
You're zooming around.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Meow.
Yeah, bowguns are still doing pretty sick, and they did some really cool stuff for them. Bow, just, I don't like how it feels now.
Yeah.
I feel like they made its range shorter and you less maneuverable at the same time. Like, its damage is still good, but...
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bowguns are, I've been having a good time with bowguns. I need to figure out if...
I do want to try...
Like a focus...
Great bowgun, heavy bowgun.
I wonder if the charge stuff on it's any good, because I feel like it's not if you have good reload and recoil, but on like ammo that has a really bad recoil, like sticky shot and stuff, I feel like it might be worth charging up, especially if they have low ammo counts.
I want to try. I want to see if someone like has a guide yet or something.
I also want to see how much focus affects it, because if focus does cut down that charge time a lot, that might be awesome. Okay, but yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by and watching the start of the Omnihunt. I will be continuing this Friday. I'm going to aim for 7 or 8 Eastern. We'll get our honk hammer on and switch axe. Maybe get the charge blade, but I'm not going to be doing a long stream like this one then. And then, yeah, Saturdays around 2 p.m. Eastern is the plan.
Sundays, you mean?
Sundays, yes. That is exactly what I
Yeah,
meant.
no problem.
And those will go anywhere from, an hour or two to, if I'm really feeling it, who knows? Who could say? A long time. Probably, because I need to burn through this pretty quick. Yes. Okay. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to kill the stream now. Y'all have a good evening. I will, I assume, talk to most of you in some way or another at some point before the next stream. Bye.
Bye.
Bonk.